It doesn't look that appealing, to be honest with you.
How was
I
everyone's
mean,
audio?
any ways Left 4
I
Dead
don't think I
2?
have anybody low. Well, I have Rich low. Hold on.
Testing, testing.
One, two,
I don't
three.
think I have anybody low. Well, I have Rich low.
Oh,
Hold
I
on.
thought I
Alright.
broke my fucking foot. I don't know what to play in the meantime. Maybe something super casual.
Yeah, so I'm playing
Word.
Osu. But I need to lower the volume.
You know what? I'm probably just gonna turn on Smash. Fuck it.
Where's volume?
If I play anything else, I'm gonna have to be focused.
It's the odd thing about 2K. You don't have to focus, but at the same time, you gotta focus.
I was thinking about playing Madden, but it's
Nah,
What,
that's
you
that
got a
shit.
you got a code for it, yours or something?
Nah. I want to play it, but
Oh, okay.
Oh, if you had a code, I would be like, I'll play
Yeah,
it.
I'll definitely play it if you got a code.
I'm tired of
freeloaders.
zombie games. Hey, bro.
I
It'd be like that sometimes.
feel that.
I need to find my fucking wire, my Wavebird controllers. It's got
How
all
the
these
fuck?
fucking cables. I need to find my fucking wire, my Wavebird.
All right. It is 8 o'clock on the dot. I need a crackpot. All right. Let me turn this shit off. All right.
Motherfucker.
I might end up picking it up depending on how low the
Kenpachi,
price goes.
Yes, sir.
can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the fuck was that?
Stroke.
Whenever, something was on my tongue. Whenever Mitch
Huh?
talks to
Yeah.
you in the Discord, mention something about 92 bricks.
Why? What?
I did that earlier. He doesn't understand. I just want to continue that
Oh,
one
okay.
time.
Okay.
This guy.
I got you.
Just say 92 bricks.
92 bricks.
You
Alright.
don't get the reference, do you?
No, I don't. That's what I was asking.
It's a Jay-Z bar.
Ah, okay. Got you. He doesn't listen to Jay-Z.
Most likely does not.
Okay.
He's
I don't
too
listen to
young for
Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
either, but I mean, he's still a good
I really
artist.
don't. But
Hard Knock of Life, though?
I mean, I know his songs. I just don't actively listen to them like I do other people.
Yeah. All right. Well,
It'd
let's
probably help if you put his shit on Spotify.
Hey, yeah,
Cheap ass.
most
I'm
definitely.
not getting title.
Hey, yo, shout out title.
I'm not getting title.
Hey, I ain't sponsored, so we ain't shouting about nobody. But we gonna go ahead get this straight already. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? Podcast room episode number 3. We have our not usual guests. We have some new guests. We have, well, Jer's not new, but we gonna introduce him. We got first Blitz. Say what's up. How you doing?
Yo, what's good?
And we got our main man chef. How you doing?
You know the vibes.
Hey. Then we got the usual suspect, Jers. How you feeling?
I'm in here. Just woke up actually, so you know.
Oh shit.
Actually, I woke up not too long ago myself. Like I
Hey.
took like a 30-minute power nap.
Them shits be
You know what
hitting.
it was? It was
Same,
the itis.
actually.
I had a sandwich from Jersey Mike's, and then I passed out. Yo, the itis hit me.
Oh,
Them
I ain't had
shits
Jersey Mike's in
hit.
years.
Milo, get the fuck off the desk.
And
Well,
that's the
ladies and gentlemen,
perfect
no text.
segue into introducing my man, Rich. Say what's up. How you doing?
Yo, what's good?
All right, so hopping right into it, we got the gaming news. First, this is new to my. This is new to me. We have a new Smash character, Joker from Persona 5. I'm guessing, or the Persona franchise. How do y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? How y'all feel about it? I never played Smash, so I don't know anything about Persona 5 either. So for those in here that have Switches and or knows about Persona, what y'all think about it?
I don't know shit about Persona. I actually bought Persona 5 on PS4 for like $20, like a few months ago, and I haven't even played it yet because I hear that game don't end. But from what I saw, as far as Joker and Smash goes, he looks cool. Actually, I think he's probably one of the more complicated characters I think that Smash has had in terms of like his kit and his moves and what you can do with him. So we'll see. I'm waiting for him to come out. I'm actually updating my Smash right now just to play some stuff to pass the time. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
I never played Smash either. Actually, no, I tried it before, but I was in like the Best Buy or something like that when it was demo games. Never played Persona either. But I personally don't care. I don't have a Switch,
To
so
be
I probably
perfectly honest, I feel like Goat should probably have been on this
Low
podcast
key.
just for this section because he's a sweaty tryhard in Smash. Like I like Smash, it's fun, but I only play it just for that, just for fun. I don't take it all that seriously.
Damn.
So-
I would have brought him in here too. He dipped.
Yeah, but he went to go get his Elgato, so I guess.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get him though.
Okay.
Are you getting an HD60 Pro?
I guess.
I'm not sure.
Whatever
Yeah.
Best Buy had.
Yeah.
Personally, I would have went to Micro Center, but you know.
Do they even have those in Florida?
No.
Micro
Is
Center.
he in
No,
Florida
that's
or Chicago?
He's in
I think. I
Florida.
don't think he's
I
in
don't know.
school right now. Not to
Yeah,
put
he's
business
back
out there
home.
on stream, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's the man
Goats.
goats, you know. He stream, you know, all
Hi,
that good
goats.
stuff. Richard Chef, do you have any input on Persona 5 and it coming to Smash?
I played the OG Smash back on GameCube, but I don't know what Persona is at all, so it's not something I'm
It's
interested
super
in.
anime. That's
I mean, it
got
looks.
that much.
I'm
from
looking at the
video.
gameplay of this man. It definitely
Yeah.
looks super anime.
Yeah, it looks like he doesn't even belong in the fucking roster.
Low key. But yeah.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder what the other 4 DLC characters are going to be now. Like
It could be
before
anything.
it literally could be anything. Like that whole meme of like Goku being in Smash, like that's actually an open door now because they can
Low
put
key.
anybody in here.
Hey, put that nigga
So-
Gon in there. He'll do some work. I mean,
Yeah.
After watching Hunter x Hunter so much, if I had it, I'd probably main Gone.
yeah, that nigga nasty. But that's besides the point. We gonna get right into the next topic. We have Star Wars and its
Hey.
new game, and I think a new trailer just came out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
I have not
just a
seen
trailer
it.
right
I
here.
just
It's on
saw
the stream.
Was the Fallen Order one? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's it's on the stream right now for the people that want to see it. But what do you think about that gameplay? Do you think it's going to be based on episodes of recently, like the most recent
No.
episode that came
It's-
out, or the one that's about to come out, or do you think it's just like
These
by
are this
itself?
is based off the
Order
the
66.
earlier.
Yeah, this takes place between Revenge of the Sith and the OG episode 4, New Hope.
So
Order
is this
66.
the Order 66? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So this takes it's
It's
I
like
guess
right
we're,
after
we're
Order
led to believe this is
66.
canon. Yeah, we're led to believe this is canon. I believe.
Oh, for real? That's
If
what it's
that's
supposed to be?
that,
That's my impression because
I thought they said his name though. Didn't they release his
I
name?
don't know. To be honest, like when I saw the reveal trailer, I was like, "This looks nice," but I need to see gameplay because we still don't know what
Not
kind of game
yet.
it's gonna be. That's
Yeah,
my main
I was
concern.
about to say that too. I have no faith in anything being released anymore.
Hey, I
Yeah.
feel, hey.
Even when I see gameplay, like I'm usually one to jump. I used to pre-order a lot, especially when it came from like certain people. But now I'm just like, nah. I don't even get it till like months after. To be honest, Hell, I
Right.
still never even got to
You really got to show me something impressive. Like we can't just get hyped up off CG trailers anymore.
No.
I do like the fact that they still give out demos, or at least try to give out demos, if you want to call them demos, because demos used to be full releases of the game, but they just like try it.
if they
But now it's just
have
like,
demos, I'm
fifth of
definitely
the
gonna
game.
play this. I'm definitely gonna give it a try at least.
I would too because I need to know what kind of game it's gonna be.
Yeah,
word.
and if
Even
it's
then,
based on Order 66, then hell yeah.
word.
Because I read the
Like,
book
It's
my-
on
not
it.
based on it. It's based after it.
Oh, after? Okay.
After all the Jedi died, he pretty much like he got found out that he was a Jedi, and now they're, as you can see, hunting him.
It
Which
looks
makes me
interesting,
wonder
though.
what kind of game is like. Is it gonna be like some stealth elements? Like it might be like Assassin's Creed or something like that, where you got to sneak around and stuff. Because
I would
the
imagine,
point is,
right?
you're a Jedi. You're not supposed to be discovered, so you
Yeah.
can't be running around
True.
doing force things out in the
That's
open.
true.
So
Point. Good point.
but yeah, we got to
I
see.
hate sneaking around though.
I mean,
That's
it'd be
why
cool if
I,
there's like.
I don't either. I usually like to pull up and just
Word.
I don't know. Sneak around
I
the
just
Jedi
wanna
might
know
be
what's
something
the-
new.
I hope
What's
they
the,
give it.
I wonder what the combat like. Is it gonna be like what's his man?
You know it ain't gonna be different, bro. Come on.
It's just called, bro.
Like
The
Force
No,
fuck?
it's
Yeah,
it's
there you go,
Respawn,
Force
so they got some good mechanics.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
respawns?
it's respawn.
Yeah, Respawn.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
got very
shit.
good mechanics on their game. So
Okay, then bet.
I
Most
imagine
definitely.
the gameplay should be good. Should.
Most
Thank God
definitely.
It's not EA.
Most
Can't
definitely.
say. No, it's EA.
Fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
it's still
well,
EA.
I mean,
It's
it's,
still
still
EA,
under their
but-
umbrella. So
Yeah, but
Ah.
No,
respawn.
they did come out and say no microtransactions, no multiplayer, no loot boxes.
Didn't
no
they
that
say
shit.
that for the last
It's
one?
just a start.
that's what I was about to say.
I swear to God, they said that for the last one.
Though again, this is a single player though. That was for the multiplayer and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Mm, true.
I mean, yeah, it's Respawn and they have a decent track record, but again, they're still under EA's umbrella at the end of the day. So it's
Yeah.
all about show me. You got to prove it.
Yeah.
So.
And,
And the fact that the game's coming out in November, we haven't even seen, like I said, actual gameplay. That's kind of concerning.
Oh, November.
If we're gonna be honest.
November.
Yeah, it drops in November, the 15th, I think.
Oh God.
Something else supposed to drop in November.
If I didn't know Respawn was doing it originally, but now I know, I definitely if I fuck with the demo or if they even come out with the demo, we aren't sure, right, Jers? That wasn't definite that it's coming out with the demo.
Nah, I'm just hoping that they do. Normally they come out like with like a beta.
Okay.
Just to
definitely
give
You'll
you a
probably see
try,
some more
but-
details at E3 or something this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever's left of E3, anyway.
All right. Yeah.
That's one
For
of the Origin
sure.
Access titles.
I'm interested
sure.
overall though.
Yeah, it got
Same,
my.
I'm a huge.
It caught
huge
my
Star
eye.
Wars fan, so
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want another Force Unleashed.
yeah.
Yo.
Right.
That's done right.
Star
Or
maybe
Star
the
Killer,
Republic.
bruh. Star Killer. This nigga's nasty. But the gaming news for this week was kind of meh. So that's all we got for this week. Moving on to anime, we got
That was
some.
fast.
It was pretty fast. I didn't really find anything that was that interesting. Just like some Switch games that come out and like that's not like, oh my God, it's not all that.
Oh,
mean,
not
you
even
wanna
a
talk-
PS5.
The PS5 details,
the
Mortal Kombat's
PS5.
dropping next week. Like, there's still
I
some-
mean,
That's right, Mortal Kombat. We can talk about the Mortal Kombat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge I don't mean to let's like take over. I'm not a huge fighter guy, but I think I might actually get this. I never bought any of the Mortal Kombats that came out for like the new generations, PS3, PS4, whatever.
Does it look
But I might
promising?
get this one.
I'm
I
not a
might
huge
get-
fighter guy
I,
either.
I played
I
the beta.
did.
It was good. The thing about it, like they kind of made dashing. It wasn't really a thing in the beta, which was kind of concerning to me because I play fighting games a lot, and usually
Mhm.
the way I play, I like to be up in my opponent's face, no matter
Mhm,
what kind
mhm.
of character I'm playing.
Mhm.
And the fact that there wasn't any dashing mechanic, or the walking speeds were faster, but again, there wasn't really a you double click the stick one direction, you go dash forward. There wasn't really a mechanic like that, so that was a little off putting to me.
Okay.
But overall, it was still good. Like I said, I trust NetherRealm to put out a good product. So even though as far as like we were talking about microtransactions earlier, even though they kind of be getting a little out of control with that sometimes, looking at Injustice. But
Yeah.
overall, I trust them to put out a good game. So it'll be fun. Like you'll probably see me, Vans.
I'm definitely getting on the game.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always about fighting games just because, like, it's just something to play, you know?
Yeah. And they came out with a Kodokan, and the gameplay's on the screen now. Yo, this man,
That man looks insane.
that man
oh,
looks
Shao Kahn? I thought you said
nasty.
Kodokan, right?
Yeah, Shao Kahn, my bad. That man looks disgusting.
I mean, he's always been, though, no?
Yeah, he's always been OP though.
Like, OP as hell.
This is like the only time that I really got into Mortal Kombat, but like, yo, I'm kind of excited for this game. I'm excited to get the game. This shit had me in awe. His fatality. If y'all haven't seen
Yeah.
that yet, yo,
Yeah, I've seen it. That was a little OD, but that's Mortal Kombat.
this
I feel
nigga
like they're
head
all-
went through his
it's all about
ass.
tearing your mouth off, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull up on that one now.
The other
Oh,
major
alright.
thing that's going on with prior to this game's release is a lot of people are upset that Melina was pretty much deconfirmed because when they revealed Katana, she had a lot of Melina's moveset,
Mhm.
which a lot of people are butthurt about that. But I mean, personally, I'm not all that upset. God damn, that's nasty.
That shit is
nasty, bro.
disgusting, bro. That shit is
Um,
disgusting.
What's the name? Yeah, I'm not all that upset because like I like Melina, but like I was kind of in the same boat when MKX was out. When story wise, Jade was dead, and she's my favorite character.
Mhm.
And Katana had a variation of her moves where she had Jade, all of Jade's moves. So it's like, I mean, I've already been with this through my favorite characters, so y'all can deal with it.
Yeah, and I think I already got my characters that I'm about to play when I
Oh,
get the
okay.
game. Fucking noob and this nigga right here. This disgusting nigga right here. And that's
I'm
it.
playing with the worst character.
Word?
You know,
You?
you gonna fight Sector for
Man, I
Number
fought that
one
nigga in
noob
Brawlhalla. I'll fight that nigga anywhere. It don't matter to me.
Take that anyway. He on a mission.
It don't matter to me. I'd do whatever. That nigga, I ain't gonna put that man job out there, but yeah.
True.
Next we have the PS5 title, and not the title, but the next console for PlayStation. Um, ray tracing, SSD, PS4 backwards compatibility, compatibility, and 8K graphics.
Off top,
Eight.
two of those are unnecessary for gaming
Um,
at the current
Word.
moment.
First of all, who's going to be using 8K? No one.
why
By the
is
time
Nobody.
ray
8K
tracing
is
necessary?
not commonplace, and by the time it is, most of the PS5 is going to be outside of its lifespan. By the time most people have 8K capable TVs.
Facts.
Yeah.
8K capability, anything
And
for
like,
that matter.
is ray tracing really important on console
What
gaming?
is
I don't care.
No,
I
What's
don't
ray
care.
it's not even
tracing?
important on PC.
It's really.
Nope.
It just makes the lights look more
Just
realistic, right?
It's just buzzwords to generate hype. That's all it is.
You can't
It's
even
kind
use
of
it yet.
helps with reflections too.
Like, nobody really be caring about that, to be
Honestly,
honest.
like,
Unless
I
you
be
like
turning
making
my
like some
shadows
quality.
off,
Yeah, I turn that shit off.
and I be turning the reflection. I be putting it on low. Like, who cares? As long as I can get some
I don't know. Ray
FPS in
tracing
there.
sounds like something's going to run up my electric bill, so I'm good.
Yeah,
I mean, it have shit performance, so
that shit sound kind of OD.
Since we on the topic of ray tracing, why the hell did they put ray tracing on the GTX? The
Yeah.
1080.
It's on the 20 series cards, right?
No, it's on the 1080s too.
Oh, so
The
why
GTX.
is yet another reason why would you buy a 20 series?
When they released that, I saw some
Cool.
gameplay that
Stop
once they
golf.
enabled ray tracing, it dropped to like 10 frames per second immediately. I'm like, what is the point? Why would you put that on a previous series card when it's not even working right on a new series? I'm like, that's the stupidest thing ever. The only
Yeah.
thing I can think of is you trying to get like people going to use it, or it might be enabled automatically with the next update, and you think your shit's broken, and you go get a new card.
Yeah, it's again, it's just one of those things that's just ended up being buzzwords for PS5 to generate some hype. But most people aren't really going to be using it for anything. I don't
They're
think.
stupid. They're stupid.
I need to find. Yeah, I need to.
People are stupid.
I need
They're
more.
stupid.
I need more from this.
I don't need
Cause it's
nothing.
just saying
I
it's
mean,
backwards
we need more
compatible.
pertinent. Yeah, we need more pertinent details. Like, first of all, how much is this shit gonna cost?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's you talking about 8K and VR support, so
8K,
I mean,
3D
you got me
audio.
thinking, you got me thinking $700-800 at
Yeah,
launch. First of all.
Yeah, right.
I'm not
I
doing
need to know
that.
what
Some
launch. I
computer
need to know what
parts.
games are going to be launching. Is it going to be Ghost of Tsushima, Cyberpunk, all them shits that people are looking for? So that's the part that most people care about if you're a gamer. So what the kind of games are going to be on it, available when it's ready, and how much is it going to be?
I need some.
Because
Yeah.
Because at $700, because that was how much my initial build for my PC cost was $700. So I have no reason to buy a $700 console.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I
Like
might as
this
well just
isn't.
be a new graphics card or a new processor or something.
right.
$700. I can get both.
Like I don't
it's-
know. It kind of feels like they're not even trying to like appeal to like console players. It like maybe they are, but to me it doesn't. Like as me starting out as a console player, but like most of this stuff on here doesn't really seem necessary. There's like a bunch of other problems that like needed to be solved, which they could have brought up and they like got people's eye with like just like the longevity of the console itself.
Mhm.
Because like if you have 8K graphics, I'm pretty sure whatever's supporting whatever hardware that's running these 8K graphics is gonna wear out like pretty fast. And just like
Yep.
super fast SSDs, like how much is this price damn
Like,
near
It's
I
over
SSDs out
600.
cheap.
This shit,
Yeah.
yeah, this is damn near over $600.
oh, they're gonna find a way. They got ways to get the cheapest SSD possible.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily
Yeah.
have to be the best one.
Yeah.
I'll say
And they use
that-
AMD for their processors, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
cost effective for them.
I'll say like
What-
give me the SSD with terabyte storage. Give me
That should be minimum.
decent
1 TB
exactly.
minimum storage.
Hmm.
And
All this
and
500 gig is not gonna fly no more.
nope. And a graphics card that could take that give me steady 1080p with no issues at all.
60
Like I don't
frames.
want anything 70 1080p 60. I don't want
Like, there's-
anything to drop below that.
Yeah,
If
you're
we
right.
don't
There's
push
absolutely
8K.
no excuse for this next generation of consoles now. Like what
That-
happened with the first Xbox One and PS4, there's no excuse for that now.
Hmm.
That 500 gigabyte garbage, dude. Like my friend, my roommate right now, he literally has like 4 games installed, bro. Like,
You gotta beat one and then uninstall
yeah, like you literally
it.
have to like uninstall each game that you play if you want a new game. Like it's
Like they've
ridiculous.
gotten so much bigger than what they used to be, and
I
then
just
with
want them to
these
stop capping shit at
patches
30.
and everything,
Right.
Yeah, like
yeah,
man,
we'll
this
see.
8K graphics this better be like the baseline better be 1080. Like, Jesus Christ.
I don't even want it. I just want 1080p 60. I don't need the
I just want
4K.
smooth frames. I don't care about
Exactly.
8K, yo.
Smooth frames, bro.
Exactly.
That's not even that much to ask for, bro. Like, I don't know why it's so hard. But
Exactly.
But we'll see. They'll probably come out with more
yeah,
details.
you know.
It's closer to. I know they're not going to be at E3, but whatever Sony Direct or whatever they're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E3 finna be dry this year.
What's
Hey,
even
Unless
gonna
somebody
like
throws
appear at
something in a
E3?
wrench in there or
What'd you say,
something.
You
Rich?
said what?
What's even gonna be shown at E3?
Who
We
knows?
don't
I
even
don't
know.
know.
We don't even know who's gonna be there.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but
I
most
do have
definitely, I'm gonna be
to
looking.
add.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking more.
This is off topic. Well, I guess it's kind of gaming news. I just read that Netflix is supposed to get a Witcher series.
Oh,
That's been out since like 2017, no?
Has it? I just
yeah,
read about it.
yeah, it
I
has.
literally just read about it. They said it was confirmed, so that's why it
Yeah, I
showed up.
think it's said that late this year is when it's supposed to be
Mhm.
coming to
Yeah,
Netflix.
Mhm.
I'm not a Witcher fan, but
I'm
we'll
interested.
see how
I'll
it is.
probably
I'll
watch
watch
it.
it. I'll
I don't
watch
have
it.
Netflix anyway because
I leech my left Netflix.
I don't watch if it's not sports. I pretty much don't watch TV.
When it come out,
Fair.
I might stream it on Rabbit or whatever. But
Allegedly.
yeah.
I mean, if you have an account, you mean still not.
Yo, why you always asking for someone to count? Yeah.
I have my own account, bro. What are
All
you
right,
talking
bro. All
about?
right, bro. Maybe asking for all types of accounts. But that's it for the PlayStation news. I was originally a PS pony, so
Same.
I'm a look into it a little bit more. Hopefully, they come out with more promising news, like good games and more games that are backwards compatible.
Compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're kind of late with that.
I'm not a fan of any one company anymore. It's just whoever gives me the best bang for my buck. So hopefully Microsoft comes correct with their next console.
Yeah.
Because there's rumors that console is going to have any discs, and especially since I don't
Any
buy
disc?
yeah, it's not going to have a disc drive. It's going to be all digital. So especially for someone like me who doesn't really buy that many physical copies of games anymore, that's appealing to me because I don't have the space for it, and you know.
Mhm.
But we'll see.
I think the only reason I bought um physical copies for like PS4 games was just the aesthetic. Like I just like having
Yeah.
like a collection that I can just grab and it's just
Yeah, I'll
eye
probably go back
candy.
to that if once I get more space.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting ready to move to a new apartment soon, so hopefully if I get more
Shout out to
storage
you.
space, I might go back
Yeah.
to getting physical copies of stuff.
Yeah.
True.
So, anybody else have any gaming news that they would like to share?
Nah, that's all I got.
Nothing I can think of.
Well, that's all I cared about.
I
I feel that.
feel that. All right. Well, Chef, you don't got anything?
Nope.
Next.
Nope. All right. Next topic we have anime.
Amenia.
Anemone.
Um.
But nah, Blitz, we gonna start off strong with the topic that you.
Are we starting with it?
Yeah,
Okay.
we starting with it. We starting strong. We have
Let me pause my game for this.
Yeah, I gotta pull up the articles I saw about this.
Oh, that was. I figured that was his time.
Yeah, we have the Vic. How you pronounce his name?
Mignana.
Mignana.
I think it's Italian or some shit.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Ciao spaghetti.
I saw the topic and I was like, oh, let me read up on. Read like 5 articles. So,
Yeah, I read a couple. Trying to like, I wrote papers and everything. Like I'm trying to.
Yeah, this
trying
is
to-
a mess.
Yeah. So we have this sexual harassment allegation against multiple sexual harassment allegations. I read it was like 25 to 30 women
yeah,
that
something
are
like that.
Yeah.
that have
So-
something against them.
But since like 2006, 2009.
It went back
Yeah,
to like
it's kind of
yeah.
murky. So just to kind of since I've kind of been really keeping tabs on this story because I just find it really interesting. I can just kind of give you like a high level timeline as to what's going on.
Hmm.
So, for those of you who don't know, Vic Mignogna is the voice actor in Dragon Ball Super. He recently did Broly. He also his other best known role is Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist.
True.
He's done a bunch of other stuff too, so he's kind of like a big deal
Hmm.
in as far as dubbing goes in the anime community. Um, but basically, just a quick timeline as to how this all developed. So January 15th or so, something like that. Back in January, Dragon Ball Super Broly comes out in the theaters and stuff. You know, it's out there making bank at the box office. Niggas is pulling up. They love it. Everyone's having a good time. So then, probably like a day or two later, some like I think it was like an anime site blogger or someone, I don't know. She puts out a statement on Twitter saying, "I think it's time to start talking about Vic Mignogna and all of the, you know, allegations of sexual misconduct he's had over the years." And she started this hashtag called Kick Vic, and it kind of just snowballed from there
Mm,
to where there were like a lot of anonymous accounts of just like regular people, just people that go to anime conventions and events and whatnot, saying that he made them uncomfortable by like hugging them during photo ops. There was like a couple allegations of him like kissing fans on the cheek without their consent,
Yeah, I heard that.
shit like that. So like yeah, but again, all those were pretty much from anonymous people, so you can't really go off of those
Hmm.
for as far as like
Proof,
as far
evidence.
as
yeah.
proof. But what really took off was when one voice actor,
Voice actor of Bulma,
yeah, it was her,
Monica.
but then also yeah, Monica Rial. She was one. And then there was another one. I think her name is Jamie Marchi or something
Yep.
like that.
Yeah.
She does the voice for Rias from High School DxD.
Hmm.
So she came out and said
Shout out
like,
DXD.
oh god, but yeah, she she came out and said that like in this one year while they were at work, and he did something inappropriate to where he was like grabbing her by the roots of her hair. He whispered something sexual in nature in her ear and shit like that.
Hmm.
So there was that, and then also Monarch Real, like you said, Kenpachi also came out and claimed that something similar to that happened to her as well. And from there, from once those two came out and said that, from probably like the end of January through about March. Like it was just voice actor after voice actor. Well, maybe not voice. Maybe like, there was a few others. Like there was a lot of. They were pretty much
Fans.
like just like slinging arrows at this guy,
Yeah, it
saying
was
Mm,
like
lining
they were
up.
just yeah, they were just lining up saying "Me Too, Me Too, Me Too." The hashtag Me Too movement, to the point to where Funimation fired him shortly after those accusations came out. Rooster Teeth, which I'm
wow.
not too familiar with, Rooster Teeth ended up firing him
Hmm.
from a couple projects he was working with them on. Conventions left and right from around the country were canceling his
Panel.
appearances. Yeah, his panels and his appearances, and for
9 in
like for
total.
yeah, like nine in total. And for voice actors, and like for those who don't know, like panels and like convention appearances is where pretty much voice actors make their money, by like signing autographs, doing panels, all that shit. So basically, like he lost all of this work, he lost all of this income, and at the same time, he's being labeled as like pretty much a sexual predator. And this probably happened for about 2 months. Now, to add another layer onto this, so eventually Vic has he's since lawyered up, so he's suing all these people because not really a lot of evidence has come out, like concrete evidence has come out that he's actually done these things. It's all a bunch of he said she said.
Yeah.
So he's since lawyered up, but what really adds another layer to this whole story is there is a lawyer on YouTube who pretty much covers like situations like these, not just in anime, but in like in comics and other forms of entertainment. Like whoever, if there's like a legal issue happening, like he'll just cover it on his channel. And it really took off to where like he picked up this story and he laid out like all of the information. He said, and he put out a disclaimer, it's like, I'm not Vic's attorney, but if I was, and he laid out the framework, this is what I would do. I would sue these people, I would sue these companies, I would go after them for these charges. And he laid out a really like it was actually a really good layout as to how a potential lawsuit would look.
Wow.
and it's pretty much started off like a whole pretty much a social media war between the people that are like on the hashtag kick Vic side and the people that are on the hashtag I stand with Vic side, because it's like, oh, we have no choice, because on one side you got these people that are like, oh, because these people have come out and said these things that happened even though there isn't really concrete proof that they've happened, you're just supposed to believe them 100%. Get this guy out of here, he shouldn't deserve to work anymore,
Hmm.
and this, that, and the third. And meanwhile, you have these other people that are like, well, can you actually prove that he's done these things? If
Mm.
not, then that gives you no right to run this guy's life down and destroy his career. Because like, if you go back and read the story, like if you read up on the different things that have come out, like this shit happened like lightning fast. Like it pretty
Yeah.
much
Mm-hmm.
his career was pretty much destroyed overnight. It was ridiculous how fast it went.
When
Um,
Bouncy.
when I first got the news, like it was it was just like a lot of shit within like a night. Like Blitz said, like his career really got destroyed like over a night.
like, were you in here when I posted that Anime News Network article that pretty much had an expose as to like all of his accusations, and they had like pictures of him like kissing like underage girls? That's what it looked like. But the thing that they don't show you in that article is like that was all consent, because like he had, like I said, he's a pretty big deal as far as dubbing goes. So he, when he's at conventions and stuff, he has a pretty big line of people wanting to get autographs and photos with him. And like you look and see, like you are standing in line and you see him like hugging and like giving like friendly kisses to all these people in line, and then you get up there and all of a sudden you're not comfortable. Like, why didn't you say something?
Yeah,
Like,
and
Mm-hmm.
it's
what
like
do you, what do you,
Bouncing
it was
like
the same article. I didn't mean to cut you off, Rich.
no, you good, you good.
I saw the same article like Blitz said, and like it was a picture of like him kissing a girl, but like I um I backwards searched the image and found out that like there it was on a website of like just galleries of pictures, and like I saw the
the
picture
frick?
there,
This
and then
format?
like it
Holy
was the
shit!
same girl that like she
Reddit
posted
chat.
something on social media. She was like, I'm so like happy to be with Vic, blah blah blah, and it's like okay, I don't I don't know how she felt, but like it seemed like she was okay with that. It seemed like that she was happy like that thing happened. Maybe she didn't want the kiss, but like she didn't come out and say like, "Oh, like this made me
Yeah.
uncomfortable." She looked
Like
pretty
right then and there, like if you're uncomfortable, with
Basically, the
yeah,
article used her picture without her express consent. It's like,
yeah,
Yeah.
hey, and they pretty much twisted it like, oh, hey, look at this guy kissing minors and shit.
exactly.
But no, that
Like
was actually consensual, and there was like tons of people that saw, and it was in front of tons of people. This
yeah.
wasn't like in a back room somewhere.
Hmm.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
thing too. And how come no
Like
one said anything then, if it was really a
Exactly.
problem?
apparently
Exactly.
there was another I read one, it was like a link to a Facebook post by some I forgot what her name was. But apparently like she got like drunk at a convention and two unnamed voice actors, this has to do with evidence and all that, because two unnamed voice actors that she didn't name, like like quote unquote raped her, and apparently Vic was also there. But then like the article went on saying like this is like sketchy because it's like why would she only name one person out of three, you know? And
Right.
yeah, I just think it's like the whole thing is like really like
It's
I don't know, maybe they're
it's
just going
really
after the guy.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
that's
really
the thing.
janky.
Yeah,
and
that's
and
the thing. Yeah, that's the thing now, because that's pretty much what he's suing for, because it seemed like it was the fact that it happened so fast, and the fact that these conventions caught wind of it so quickly and made the decisions to drop him right then and there. It's almost like it was like they all conspired against him. For what reason, we don't know. That might come out when eventually these lawsuits come down. But like that's the whole thing where we're at right now, is pretty much like we have to discover like how deep does this really go. Like it wasn't just like Monica Rial, it wasn't just Jamie Marchi that conspired to get this guy in trouble, but you got guys like Chris Sabat, who's pretty much the biggest fucking deal in dubbing, as far as because he
Hmm.
voices everybody that you can think of. There's word that he's in on it too, and like the voice of Goku may have been on it too. We have to ask what they know, and that's kind of where we stand right now. Is because once these lawsuits come down, like pretty much there's only two ways that this can go. They can either settle it out of court, which is probably the best option for everybody, or they can obviously go to court. And if it goes to court, based on what I've seen, and again that like that one
Picture.
lawyer channel on YouTube,
Oh.
the way he laid it out, if it goes to court, this could get real ugly real fast, because like he's
Mm-hmm.
talking about not only suing Funimation, suing Rooster Teeth, suing his accusers. He can also go after Sony, because Sony owns Funimation. He
Hmm.
could go after so many people, and like especially
Oh,
like if you bring in like
everybody.
Sony, because yeah, especially like if you bring in like Sony, because they could easily be like, yo, like we don't actually need to do this. Like, what they could pretty much give them like a hush money deal, well, maybe not hush money, but just like settle it like
Mhm.
with a
I mean, they
huge
can
like
probably
cash
get them
settlement.
push.
Yeah, they
Hmm.
like Sony could like just go over to Funimation, and just fire everybody there, just like yo, like
Mm-hmm.
we'll settle it with Vic and his lawyers, but and part of we'll just reach a deal. We'll give you like an X amount of money, and then fire all these people that said shit about you, and then
Yeah,
that turns the entire like that pretty much because Funimation's obviously a big deal, and that could
it's
turn
like the
like
biggest.
dubbing upside down because you got so many people and so many people that do voices that are suddenly out of a job now,
Hmm.
Mhm. It's a
and that
ripple
if
effect.
yeah, like it could say like it could really turn a lot of shit upside down if it goes to court. So like it can get nuclear real fast.
Mhm. And like for the people in the stream, I'm not saying I agree with Vic or like I'm not taking any side. I'm just literally observer. Like I'm just
I think we all are because like I said, I've
I
been
mean, going off the evidence, like it's just I don't know. Like I said, it's really sketchy on both sides
yeah,
because
cause
like
like it's all
apparently,
these it's all these like accusations from like years ago. So like there's a chance it could
And the
be
thing
true.
is, and what they're saying, what they're accusing him as, even isn't even like all that bad. Like, yeah, we don't like it is like there's a scale to what assault takes place. Like
Yeah.
he didn't rape anybody. He didn't touch anybody in a inappropriate
inappropriate.
way.
I don't know. The
From
hair
what's been
grabbing is kind of
reported.
like
If
pushing.
that yeah, but if that's true, at the same time, does that warrant him losing his job completely? That's you have to ask. I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know. That's
And
the thing.
like I feel like he's an easy target to go for because besides like Full Metal Alchemist and Dragon Ball, he does a lot of like I guess like girl romantic animes. Like he did Orin Host Club, which is like a pretty romantic girly anime, and his fan base is a lot of younger females.
Mhm.
Like he has
Yeah.
a young female
Yeah.
audience as his fan base. So it's like anything he could do, giving her like a fucking 16-year-old a kiss on the cheek because like whatever reason I don't know, like she wants to or whatever, or hugging someone like it can be sketchy,
Mhm.
Right.
because she's underage and he's like what 54 years old. Like
Yeah.
it
He's
looks
almost,
weird.
almost like in his 60s. He actually
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
older than he looks.
Yeah.
White people.
Well,
Hey, some of them don't age like milk. But yeah.
Anne Hathaway.
It's
hey,
hey.
Hey.
But it's just really
yeah.
wild.
At the end of the day, like I just feel like I said, like you said, I'm not real. I don't take sides. I just want to see all the information come out. Like if it comes out that he's guilty of everything that they said he did, then yeah, he should be punished to the full extent of the law, whatever the law allows.
Mhm.
But at the same time, if you can't really prove it, or because I think what's her name said that she can't even remember the hair pulling incident, she can't remember when it happened, what exactly he said in her ear, if he did say anything. Like, so
Hmm.
what am I supposed to go off of? Like, that doesn't give you carte blanche to take somebody's life apart,
Yeah.
and
Like
then
literally his
and
whole
at the
like
same time, because when that happens to people, like if you get me too or something like that, you don't know what kind of mental state somebody is. Like he could have killed himself over this shit. If
Mhm.
you
Hmm.
lose all your income and your way of and your way you make a living, if you lose all that shit overnight, you don't know what kind of mental state somebody's in. He could have killed himself.
he could
So
have
like
like
at the end of the day, I just feel bad for everybody because like I'm just trying to watch anime to be honest. And like it sucks too because a lot of the people that are involved, like Chris Sabat and the guy that does Goku's voice, might be involved, and like a lot of these guys have been around since I was a kid,
Mhm.
and like they do hold some a pretty a considerable spot like in my childhood and shit when I started watching anime. So I just feel bad for everybody involved, and I don't want it to see it go to court, but I at the same time I kind of do just to really see what gets discovered because it's just all just a big mess. That's really the best way to describe it. It's just a big mess.
Yeah. It's
That's
Yeah.
yeah, this
Well,
is
I wish him
some
the best
murky
luck
shit.
because I don't know how I'll react to that. That should, like you said, that should probably kill me. To
Low
lose
key, bro.
everything overnight because
yeah,
of
that's wild.
somebody just
Just
want to like take
Cause
you
the
down for no
internet,
reason
bro.
or whatever, or a reason that you don't know of. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
because he thought he was because I think when the first accusations first came out, like he was at the last convention that he was at. He actually put out like he was actually apologizing in front of people, just like, "Yo, if I offended anybody, I'm sorry," and the shit still happened to him. So like he thought that they were all cool with him, and all of a sudden they just pretty much stab him in the back, like, "Yo, like, what did I do? I don't understand." So
Mhm.
hmm
so yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah,
Yo,
I don't.
Shout out Chef for not watching that.
Hey,
What's up?
we trying to get him into it slowly but surely.
Hey man, start with Bleach.
No,
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 that's probably a bad
bro.
idea.
That's my favorite anime. I would not recommend that, man. Bleach. You gotta finish
Much
watching
filler.
All right.
Black Lagoon.
Do
High key.
watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Nope.
Come on, bro.
I could've heard
That's
that was
easy
good.
to get into. It's a great anime. I promise
All right,
you.
Chef.
So.
Like, audible question: if you were to watch anime, what type do you think you would want to see?
Kenpachi asked me these same questions. He should. I can't remember what
Yeah,
I
no,
told
no.
him, but
He said a pull up.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
like a
Black
pull up.
action.
Yeah,
But
so
Black Lagoon is one.
Yeah.
Shit. What's another one? In terms of like pull up, like does it have to be like
constant
it's a
action?
shootout, or can it be like a fantasy, like with
Like
just, sword
hands.
fighting and shit,
Or
or any
either
kind of combat? Okay.
combat
Isn't-
just in general.
Isn't Castlevania kind of like a pull-up?
most definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
most
don't mind
definitely.
vampires and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot
Castlevania is
about
pretty
those.
lit.
Pretty good one.
Yeah.
They don't bother me that much.
What else is I don't.
Even I mean, hell, you watch Future Diary, that had some pull up elements to it.
Yo,
'cause
that.
Oh yeah, that shit. That was
That-
a great
it's
anime.
south real fast.
That shit was.
You ever saw Cowboy Bebop, Chef?
Nah, I just keep hearing about it.
That
All
one.
the time.
I,
That was a
I
pull-up.
recently saw it like
That's a
what,
classic.
a month ago. It's
still need to watch
so
that.
good. It's so good. 100% worth it. Watch.
Excuse me.
Like top
But yeah,
top 5 animes for me now.
Yeah. What was the other topic? Oh, 2019 anime. Did anything
I
catch
never
you
looked at
guys' eye?
I don't know.
From winter 2019 to spring, which is coming out now. Anything catch
I
your
rely
eye?
on y'all to give me these lists.
Pretty
Yeah,
much, this is all you, Kenpachi. Because
Yeah.
Shit, then let me flex real quick.
I'm watching Naruto for the first time. That's all. That's
Cannon
what I'm watching right
Busters.
Hold on, you say winter 2019? You mean 2018?
Nah,
now. Or like
winter.
their spring
Anime
shows,
coming
'cause-
up.
Yeah.
Spring to winter.
Oh, My Hero.
Alright.
My Hero, true.
My Hero
I still gotta watch
That's
season
about
2.
it.
Is it dubbed yet?
Is what My Hero? Yeah.
Season 2. All right, I gotta watch
Mhm.
that. I
It's
gotta
been
finish Hunter x Hunter first before I watch
I
it.
need
Please-
to watch
please
Hunter
do.
x Hunter.
Please
I've
do.
never watched it.
Yeah,
Please
I watch it every day doing work when I got a few minutes here and there. I'll literally watch an episode and sit
I
here
don't get
and
the
do
appeal
nothing.
of that show.
Yo. Niggas
Nah, the
is-
beginning is not all that great, but once he starts like finding his way and shit like that, after like a couple of episodes in, I'd say like half of the first season or second half of the first season, and then you start going into everything else, it does get pretty interesting. And then
I mean, that-
I just
Oh, my bad. Continue.
yeah, it's cool. I'm right now on the arc where he was fighting the ants. But the sad part is, and I hate this, and I hate to say it because it's still really good. He's not fighting as much as I'd like him to, and it's kind of pissing me off.
Wait, what arc you at?
With the
Chimera
ants.
Ant.
Chimera
Yeah,
Ant
there you
arc?
go. Yeah,
He can't fight as much as he. Then yo, he can't
Bruh,
fight them
like-
niggas. He can't fight them niggas yet.
Why not?
Well,
'Cause,
exactly.
like, he
why
just-
not?
Like, I feel like
I'll
Gon just as a character he's ready. Like he has the mentality of it since like this might be spoilers, but his best friend got took by the Royal Guard member.
Yeah.
I don't want to say any names, but
No, it's fine. I
um
mean, I don't care. It's not gonna change anything for me.
yeah, like Kite got taken by P2. So like
Okay, yeah, I passed that part already. So
yeah,
you-
so like he's mentally he's ready, but I don't think
Bruh,
like physically, since he's a top tier character, I don't think he's ready for like the top tier people.
But I think it's like a mental thing at this point.
I mean, you're the
like-
main character. You should be ready at this point. This is
Word.
one of the last arcs of the show, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
But,
So
like,
let
it's
me-
just-
You're not ready.
it's
Let me
because
put it
what's
to
the
you like this.
okay? Go ahead.
Let me just say this. Like Blitz said, this is the last arc, so he should be there.
Mhm.
And I feel like being that these characters don't fully understand Nen, and he does, he should have an advantage. And you already know that it doesn't matter how powerful your opponent is of you, if he doesn't know how to control his Nen or fight properly, you can still beat him.
Mhm.
He should be able to at least take the Royal Guard out. At the very
I mean,
least, take the Royal
of
Guard
course,
out.
because like plot, but it's just like then Jur's like, what part are you at right now? Is he fighting
I'm
one of the
at
royal
the.
guards yet?
He's waiting for.
Oh, so you saw him rage and everything.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
waiting for that chick to heal
yeah,
the
that's
normal
P2.
chick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He's waiting for her to heal the other girl. So that's
Kamugi,
where I'm
I
at
think
right
her
now.
name is.
I
Kamugi.
can't remember off the top of my head. I'm horrible with names, but yeah. So that's where I'm at. And then
Okay.
the old dude did his little 100 palm slap down on the ground.
And he still died. But that's besides the point. But yeah, like it's just I don't know, like, cause what was the arc before that? What was the arc before the
The
Chimera arc?
video game when they were in the video game trying
Yeah,
to find.
like he learned about Nin and everything, but like that was over like what was it? That was over like a month,
Yeah,
and he
I think it
mastered
was.
Nin.
Yeah,
Like, well, I won't say he mastered Nin, but like he has a pretty good handle on it. So I guess he's like a pro. But like I don't know, when I was watching it, I just felt like there should have been more. Like he should have fought like more high tier characters.
yeah, I agree.
Cause like
That's what was making me
in like
mad.
a
I'm like, he should
fight,
be
It's like
fighting.
he's not doing enough, but it's like it doesn't sound like there's a reason why he's not ready. That's the thing I get hung up on.
yeah, it's
Like
just
this
like
is supposed to be a shonen. Like if this is close
Exactly.
to the last battle, you should be getting all your health pots ready to go. Like how are you not ready?
Exactly.
yeah, it's just
Get your
like
hotspots ready to go.
cause who did he fight? Who are the notable characters that he fought? And I'm not talking about no when the Greed Island arc when he fought the bomber. That nigga,
Yeah.
okay, that nigga, he won that fair and square. My man sacrificed both arms for that shit.
Word.
He threw hands with that nigga. So
But he
that's
still
that's a
wasn't even
notable
as
dub.
powerful though.
Yeah,
That's what I
like
mean. Like the bomber should have destroyed him, but he outsmarted him
yeah,
to beat him.
that's just combat IQ. Like he had Gon was up there. But like
And
what
I
were the
feel like he
other
should be up there again.
what were the other ones? What were the other notable accomplishments from Gon? Like
Honestly, I don't think he had many in my opinion. Like the other archetypes were all focused on like other people.
cuz that's what I'm saying like I felt like just the idea of the Chimera Ant arc was so rushed. Like it didn't give any time for Gon as a character to like get a record cuz if you think about it he really doesn't have a record. Yeah, like he fought in the arena and shit and like he made his way up, but like that nigga's just like he's a main character though. So like there should be other characters that are like OD powerful and OD strong that like he should at least beat or lose to. Cuz like
Yeah,
loss isn't really losing a fight in anime isn't really losing cuz like the plot's going to come and like back the main character up and you can get like powerful or just like better as like
yeah,
a character. So like I feel like even though it's like my favorite anime, I'm gonna critique it like as much as I can because like I want better from it. So like it's just
it definitely could be better.
it definitely could be better, but like as much as I like the Chimera Ant arc, like I just felt like it was rushed.
I'm gonna say this last thing, then we can move on. You can give your list or whatever.
Hmm.
I'll say it like now that I'm thinking about it. We just had a chance to talk about it. I don't even feel like there is a main character. Like
In Hunter,
gone. Yeah, I don't even feel like there's a main character because
there
like
really isn't to be honest.
the what was the other one? I think it was the second one, the third one where he was not in the game. The one before the game.
Oh,
Ah,
Karapika's arc.
yes. Like
Hmm.
he was the main character in that one. He was like the focus.
Hmm.
And then you get to the game where it was like a general focus. And then you get to the Chimera Ant where the heroes aren't really the focus for the most part. It's the ants
Hmm.
that are the focus. So they kind of like don't have a main character.
And like
And it's just all over the place.
yeah, I kind of like that though. Like that they didn't
And then
focus
I'm
on
thinking of
the
it that
character.
way. Yeah, like I get it now. It makes sense when
Yeah,
we like I actually spoke to somebody about it and had these thoughts out loud, and it just makes more sense to put it, in my opinion, that way. Of there is no true main character in each archetype.
yeah. And I feel like people label main character on just how much screen time that character has, and like although
Agreed.
that is true, but like just
That's
like
what I was doing.
plot development is also a big thing as well, and like development as the character overall.
Yeah,
Because like I'll say, to be honest, Gon isn't the most developed character in my
nope.
opinion. It's either
I think
Kurapika.
Killua is more
It's
developed
yeah,
than the
it's
other
either
one.
Kurapika or Killua. Gon isn't the most developed. He's developed the least, to be honest.
Just raw potential.
Like he I guess like when the person was writing it, I guess he had like the main focus on Gon. So
Yeah.
like the main screen or like the main viewpoint was on Gon, but like overall, I feel like Killua or either Kurapika evolved and developed more as a character. And just honestly, like fighting, like, cause definitely Killua can wash Gon in a fight. Kurapika can wash Gon in a fight. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's
Yeah,
just,
I agree.
yeah, it's interesting though.
All
That's
right.
probably why it's
We
my
can
favorite
discuss
anime.
that one later.
But yeah,
You guys
Go on,
talk.
run down your list.
You guys talking like this, and it low key sounds like you're
talking
like,
about what?
'cause
You cut out.
it sounds like you're talking about My Hero, like the way, because they sound really similar.
Yeah,
It's
and I think
possible. I need to watch it more to give you my inputs on that.
yeah, I think Bands brought up a topic like how some of the anime, the shonen anime in 2018, like My Hero and another one, what was it, Black Clover, I think, um, kind of take stuff from like the big three, or just like I guess the big five, because I feel like Hunter x Hunter up there at least in the Big Ten, but
Big Ten.
but yeah, oh yeah, Bands and Aaron brought up that topic. So yeah, we'll talk about it off screen. But
True.
we have 2019 anime Cannon Busters. The pilot is up on the screen now.
That's what this is.
I
Yeah,
forgot about this one show.
yeah,
I saw
Aaron.
black people, and I was like, this is lit.
Yeah, I think I saw this on my recommended, but I think Aaron just told me about
Like a
this.
trailer came out for it like a couple of years ago, and we haven't heard it from it since.
Yeah.
What the fuck is on her
I never
Jeep,
heard. I
bro?
don't think I heard of
Hey,
it.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yo, it's a goddamn rocket launcher on her fucking Jeep, bro.
Do we have an anime chat room? No, I don't think so.
First black people.
I thought we
anime.
did.
We did before,
Probably
but
not.
nobody
did
was
it.
really talking.
Yeah, we used to. Yeah,
well,
I
we'll
specifically
worry about
remember
that
we used
later.
to. But yeah.
Is this all black people? That's lit.
Yeah,
Well, the art, what is it? The artist is black, right?
I believe so, because it's Corey Lewis, right?
Let's hop on there.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
lit,
on the
bro.
list.
Yeah, if the first episode's out, yeah, I'll definitely watch this.
Yeah. I'll definitely.
It looks interesting. It has this western, futuristic western vibe to it, you know.
They got weird abilities. Alright, I'm all in it. I'm all in. When it come out, I'll watch
He
it.
just headbutted that nigga to death.
I'll watch it.
Animators and manga artists, this is how you draw a black anime character. Not no big old black lips and shit. yo.
Coon ass
No, no
looking
coon
ass.
lips, bro. Come on.
bro.
Like it's 1946.
Yeah, this ain't Dragon Ball, bro. Chill out.
Alright,
They can
go
have
on
the
rest of
same
your
lips
list.
as the other people.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, be quiet. Nobody cares about JoJo.
This ain't Aaron, bro. But yeah. And then the 2019 anime I'll recommend, just to wrap this anime section up of the podcast. Demon Slayer is one.
Is it done?
And to be
We don't-
honest
we
with you,
don't read-
Jers, it's not, since it's new. So, well, at least I don't know. I'm not sure.
I hope to
um,
watch it when the
It
wife
probably won't
and
be
kid
dubbed
ain't home,
right away.
so I can pay attention.
I'll
Because if
eat
they're
you
both
out,
home, I'm
Griffith.
not gonna be able to watch it.
Yeah.
We don't
Um,
read up in this Discord.
Reading.
Ain't no subtitles.
Reading. Y'all niggas weird. But yeah. That's Demon Slayer. Carolyn Tuesday is definitely a nice one as well. Just like a nice chill, slice of life music as well. Anime. I liked the first episode. Me and Kaz watched it. It was pretty interesting. It's about these two girls that are completely on the complete different sides of just life in general. Like we have a rich girl, then we have a like the poor girl, I guess. I don't want to say poor, but yeah. And the poor girl's black, so you know. I ain't gonna say nothing on that.
Yeah.
But you know.
Big lips.
Nah, she looked normal. She looked normal. But yeah, and then they come together, just like willy nilly, I guess, like plot, you know. And they just start playing music and they start vibing it out and they vibing with each other and it's honestly just a chill anime. I would definitely recommend it to literally anyone, no matter what your preference is. I feel like this is something anybody can watch or get into
Is
at
there
least.
fighting and people getting
No,
stronger
no,
and
no.
I'll pass.
Well, I
Slice of
guess
life,
nobody can get
Jers.
into it, but you're not
It is
into
a
a slice of life?
life.
Yo, Slice of Life is lit, bro. It's just chill anime, bro.
It's a nice change
wholesome.
of pace. Speaking
Wholesome
of slice of
anime.
life, we got to get back into that one anime we were watching, Kenpachi, the toilet humor one.
Toilet humor.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish that.
Seitokai Yakuindomo.
Oh, facts. Okay.
You want to
Take
watch
it,
it
that's
after the
that
stream
dub.
or after the podcast?
We can.
All right. The next slice of life anime that I'm gonna recommend y'all is Metal-some Kitsune Seto Senko-san.
This
Um,
nigga chef dead.
Chef, we almost done, bro. We almost done.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I'm listening.
So yeah, it's just like a chill slice of life. Kawaii, you know, gang shit, and then the girl is 400 years old. So I don't know what's up with
Well,
Does
these
she look
lolly
like a child though?
these
I've seen
lolly
enough
looking
anime to
characters.
notice a pattern, yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
I don't know what's up with these lolly characters
this
that
is-
are old as shit. So
This is kind of out of topic. Anyone here seen Seven Deadly Sins?
I do. I planned on watching it. I
Yep.
haven't seen it yet.
Bro, okay.
watched the anime
I mean,
and read the manga.
so isn't it creepy that Bond is fucking like in love with that fucking fairy bitch? But she's
Yeah,
literally like 3,000 years old, but she's like the body of a 4-year-old.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
Four.
weirdest shit.
What?
Literally.
I
like
want to
12.
say 4-year-old, but like she's
She's
I
like-
guess
she's
I'm
like
not
12.
watching it.
she's
I'm not
she's
watching it.
the age
gonna
is
get
definitely
If you
below
watch-
like
Yeah.
15.
If you watch season 1, it's lit. Season 2 is not as good.
I'll recommend the manga before the anime, to be
I'm
honest.
gonna do my research. Y'all ain't gonna get me caught by the FBI.
Nah, it's like it's like I was watching it with my ex, and it was just so like awkward. Like I was like, this man's in love with her. Technically, she's like 4,000 years old, but it's a body of like a fucking 14-year-old, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's a
I don't-
little girl.
I don't
and I'm just like,
know
that's
what's up with
sketchy.
Like you could be
But anyways.
20 something, 20,000 years old and have a body of a 20-year-old. Like you
Right?
need to
They
be
could
like a
just-
child to do this shit. It's kind of
It's weird. It's awkward.
Japan. I'm looking at you. That's
They
all I'm
don't
gonna say.
care, yo. It's,
Yeah,
it's,
then-
it's a
them
cultural
niggas don't
thing. They
care.
don't care.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
It's because they all
Yeah.
young.
Anything
think
weird
that's it.
people pulling up? Nothing? No?
oh, and Seven Deadly
No-
Sins.
No death and
Oh,
destruction?
most definitely, most definitely.
Bro,
Most
yeah, Seven
definitely.
Deadly Sins is good. Season 2, I'm telling you, season 2 is not as great. It
I
gets
watched
like
it already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Seven
good.
Deadly
I
Sins
watched
is
it
definitely that show. I'll recommend
it
the manga
is.
though. To be honest, the manga does more justice.
I don't, I
As
don't, I don't
usual.
read.
I don't read. But yeah, I think that's it to wrap it up for the anime portion. Anybody got anything left to say?
My favorite anime is and top 3. Trigun,
Mm-hmm.
Rurouni Kenshin,
Mm.
and Bleach.
Okay, Jerry's got my respect for Bleach. I feel that. I feel that. Blitz, you know,
Oh.
what about you? What's your top 3? Might as well. Were you about to say something else or?
Oh well, no, I was actually about to say one thing. I put it in Discord earlier. The trailer for the new Code Geass coming out. So I don't know if that's a movie or is that supposed to be season 3. I kind of got confused
I didn't watch it. I saw you posted, but I didn't watch
because
it.
I thought it was for season 3, and then I saw the description was like it's an alternate retelling. I was like, what the fuck? And it's supposed to be in select theaters coming out in May.
So
Um,
it is a movie or?
It is a movie, but I don't know if it's a retelling of the first 2 seasons or if it's supposed to lead into the continuation, aka season 3.
Mm.
Either way, I'm probably gonna watch it. I was just confused after I read the description.
Oh, okay.
What's the name? But as far as top 3, my first 2 are not that hard, but 3 I have to think about. First would probably be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
True.
Code Geass is second behind that, and then third,
Hunter x Hunter.
I don't know. What'd you say?
Hunter x
Through
Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter.
No, that's probably one of the more underwhelming ones.
Shit, Clannad.
Damn.
No, I don't watch
Damn.
I don't watch stuff that makes me cry.
I might sub
Yeah.
Bleach. for
Shit,
Yu Yu
I do.
Hakusho.
I don't know. Like, I'd have to think about it. Just because I can't think of
Tatsu,
one right now,
Tatsu.
and this one that we saw recently, probably Black Lagoon.
Okay.
I gotta watch that.
Chef, what about you?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, actually, I thought of my third one. Higurashi.
Ah, you do talk about that.
That shit is lit. I might have to rewatch that.
Yeah. And for
Like-
Chef,
Future Diary.
oh, I was gonna ask what's your favorite cartoons, but or favorite shows
Okay,
in
well-
general.
Oh, that's
Favorite
kinda hard.
animated show.
Favorite anime.
The Amazing World of Gumball. How about that?
Hey,
That's lit.
I
That's
feel that. I
lit.
feel that. I feel that.
That's
Jers, what about you, my
Yeah,
man?
respect. Favorite cartoon overall?
Nah, we don't anime since you watch anime.
Oh, okay. I gave mine already.
Oh, you did. You were the first
Yeah, I
one.
gave mine.
Rich, what about you?
Probably not in any order, but Durarara.
Mhm.
Cowboy Bebop.
That's how you pronounce that?
Durarara, yeah. I mean, that's how I pronounce
Wait,
it.
when did?
So.
Okay, when did that come out? Cause there's another show.
Durarara?
Yeah, when did that? That came out later, right? Like,
Fuck if I know. It came out early. What do you mean later?
like recently or?
Nah,
No,
I watched that. I watched it in like 2016 on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it came out before that.
Okay, so cause there's an anime, and I think it's new. It's like Doro Doro or something like that. Like,
I have no clue what that is.
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, I have
think.
it on the screen now. It came out 2019. Cause I would always confuse the two.
No, Durarara is like mystery.
That's
It's like
that with
Pulp
that
Fiction. It's like
shadow
Pulp Fiction.
dude.
Oh, the shadow chick on the bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
The first season was pretty good. Second season, I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I haven't finished second season yet, even though it's my favorite anime. But that's
Yeah,
besides the
first one
point.
was pretty dope.
But yeah, Durara, Black, Cowboy Bebop, and a third one. Damn. Oh, you ever saw Eden of the East?
I've heard about it.
No.
I heard it was
It's lit. It's also a mystery anime. I like mystery animes.
I feel that.
I like
I'll
mystery.
check that out.
Watch Higurashi then.
I'll check that
How
out.
do you spell that? I'm illiterate. Don't read.
Higurashi. I hope I didn't miss a letter. I don't think I did. The English name is When They Cry.
When They Cry.
So I think it's on Netflix under the English name.
Oh, okay, cool. I can just do that then.
All
It's
right.
lit. Actually, I can
Um,
just check right now.
My top three.
Hunter x Hunter.
To be honest, Hunter x Hunter is like number 4.
Yeah,
Surprising.
I'd put that like bottom 10, if anything.
I feel like my top 3 changes too. I know Bleach is number 3. Fuck.
It's on Netflix.
God damn.
Bleach?
Bleach is number 3. Number 2,
Oh, my fucking game open, bro.
probably Darling in the Franxx episode 1 to episode 18.
How do you?
I don't
I didn't know we were doing
don't
segments now.
care
Right?
for anything after episode 18. That shit
Calling
is
the police
garbage.
on them motherfuckers.
That shit is garbage.
Hey,
I
feel
will
that.
agree with you. It did start out okay, but then it turned into a fucking soap opera. I was like,
Yo,
I'm good, bro.
I was so disappointed.
It turned into like fucking General Hospital, yeah.
Yeah, that I can't do that. But number
Except it was worse because it was like with kids.
Mm-hmm.
Call the police on them niggas, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not on Netflix anymore, but it's just.
Oh, it's not.
Number
No, I just looked it up.
one.
It might be on Hulu.
Oh, I have Hulu. I'll check it.
I wish I had Hulu.
What's a number one? Oh,
Aaron wanted to.
Berserk.
Oh,
Oh, huh?
I was gonna say Aaron wanted to know what your first two were.
Oh,
think you
my
heard.
first 2 is number 3 is Bleach, and then number 2 is Darling in the Franxx episode 1 through 18. I'm making that shit clear, cause oh god.
No, I feel that. I knew this one guy when I was in an anime club in college. While you think about your number one.
I already had
And,
that. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Say.
Oh, number 1 is Berserk.
Oh, okay.
Not the
I never saw it.
recent animated ones, cause those are kind of like janky, just like the movies and the manga. But yeah.
But I was in the anime club in college, and there was this one guy when we would go around each like semester, being like, "What's your favorite anime?" Yada yada. This one guy would be like, "Yu-Gi-Oh!" but only the first series because the rest are ass. And I'm like, I feel
Oh
that.
shit. Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh. Damn. My man's kind of bugging. But that's the point. We gonna go ahead and move into the life section. Anybody got anything else for the anime part?
Nope. Let's move on.
Nope. Nope. All right, cool. We doing an hour. All right, bet. First topic from Flickr76 that gave me this topic. Shout out, mom.
Mm.
What is the best advice someone has given you, and what is the worst advice someone has given you? Starting with Blitz.
I actually had to think about this. You might have to come back to me. The the best advice I probably got was it wasn't from anyone that I know personally, but it was this motivational speaker I was watching. I don't know if anyone's heard of Eric Thomas.
Mhm.
Um, he was telling this story about how like they used to make golf balls and stuff, and how they like used to actually be smooth, but like how they were making golf balls before they had like the bumps and the ridges in them.
Mhm.
And they basically made the analogy to how like they went back, like they found out like they had made golf balls smooth at first, but then they found that as they have like bumps and bruises and ridges in them, they actually travel farther after you hit them. And he made the analogy to how like um you know like the reason why you go through like bad shit in your life is because you're too smooth and you're not going as far as you need to go. So that's kind of the reason why like some for like shit. And this was I was listening to this at the time I was going through a really bad breakup with this chick I was actually crazy about. And basically he was just talking about how like in order for you to go as far as you need to go, like you're not you're not going to be going through these things for the sake of being hurt or to get broken down. It's you're basically if any I don't know if anybody's religious, but like it's basically talking about how like God's not like allowing you to go through all this, to go through bullshit just just for the sake of it, but he's like trying to make you better, trying to redesign you, trying to have you go further. And that really resonated with me, so that'd probably be the best advice I've probably got.
I feel
Worst,
that.
yeah, worst. I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. So, I might not have one.
Okay. Do you want me to come back to, or you
Yeah,
don't have?
I'd have to think about it.
Okay. Um, that that's pretty cool, to be honest. The analogy that he used with the golf ball. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I
I
might have to
agree.
listen to him
I've actually
sometime.
heard that
Yeah, I
before.
can find the
Yeah.
video. 'Cause
Different
I
way.
have it bookmarked on my YouTube, so
Yeah.
I can drop the
Cause my stepdad would like blast that man in the house, so I had to know his name.
link.
So
That's
yeah,
funny.
I definitely know who Eric Thomas is. Next on the
Yeah, where he
list.
lost me. Oh, actually, not
Oh,
actually. I'm sorry. I actually came up with the worst advice now. What's the name? He said, talking about like he was. I don't know if he was embellishing or not, but he was also talking about how like there's always someone, no matter what you're trying to do or where you're trying to go, there's always someone trying to outwork you.
hmm.
So basically, he was saying like he doesn't sleep. So I was like, that's where he lost me. I was like,
Okay,
I'm sorry, bro. I
okay.
need sleep, bro. Like you can be as successful as you want, but you will actually die early if you don't get enough sleep.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
that's probably the worst advice I've ever heard. So
That's
yeah,
true.
get your
I
sleep,
can
people.
agree
It's
with
Get
that.
important.
sleep is essential.
Get at
Don't
least
forget that.
8
Yeah,
hours.
he
Six
said I
hours.
don't sleep. I was like, whoa, bro. I don't know
Whoa,
about all
you
that.
lost me. Chill out, bro.
Thank God it's Monday. Oh, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
Hey, sleep and water, people.
Yes,
Essentials.
sir.
The essentials
Um,
of life.
Chef, what about you? Best and worst advice that someone has given you?
So I don't like talking to people. So I've never put myself in a situation. I've never put myself in a situation where I've gotten advice from someone. Even
Not even
my
your
mother.
parents?
Even your mother.
My mother, she talks to me and I listen to her, but it's not like advice. It's just like
I'll take it under advisement. But I ain't gonna do
building me along the way.
Okay.
Not really advice, but I've never really received any good or bad advice,
Okay.
honestly, because
Okay.
I really don't put myself in those type of situations.
Okay. Um. Damn, I'm trying to think of another question for you.
Have you ever given advice to anyone, Chef? I know you
Nope.
don't really talk to people.
Yeah, I
but
was like,
go ahead.
I don't think if he hasn't taken advice, he probably hasn't given it.
Constructive criticism mostly, but not advice.
What's the best
Not
constructive criticism you've given, and the worst?
The best? Not sure about the best. If we going with the worst, I'm not sure about the worst either.
Damn. God damn.
Hey, Chef just kicked to himself, my man.
All right, Chef.
Really,
Question
Eddie?
just for you.
What's up?
Um, what is what was the event that most shaped the mentality that you have today?
That's a deep ass question.
The event?
The
Or
event,
was there a
the
particular
time
event?
period, just what? Yeah, what? Let's go with time period. What time period most shaped your mentality that you have today?
College. The
Anything
2 years that I
particular,
spent in what
or
in particular?
anything particular that happened in college, or just college overall?
It wasn't the fact that it was stress. It was because I did good in college, but to the point where I could get like a high paying job out the gate, nah.
Mm.
So it kind of put me in that state that I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to support myself once I move out.
Mhm.
And with that, then I started becoming better at what I usually do, hoping that I would get more money out of my job,
Mhm.
which I am. But uh, mentally wise, it kind of helped me stay focused because I've never really been a person to focus on most things. And me being focused on everything that I do at work actually helps me become a better person overall.
These idiots in Discord doing.
To like basically everybody that I speak to.
Mhm.
But college wise, that's probably the time period that shaped me mentally, helped me wisen up a lot. I don't do a lot of stupid stuff.
I feel that. Damn. Asked a deep question. Got a deep response. I like that. Um. Next, Jersey. Jersey Devil. The main man. The oldest in
Hold
here.
on.
Not to
Can
put your
you
business out, but I got
can you
to.
please?
Can I please what? What?
I'm talking to my wife. She's freaking
Oh shit.
I'm
you,
trying to speak.
you trying you want me come back to you or
No, we're good.
you sure? All right.
We're good.
Hi,
What's
Sorry
Mrs.
the
about that.
Jersey.
Yeah, hi Miss
Hey, what's
Jers.
up? Why are you throwing this? Oh my gosh.
You better come back to him, bro. He in the middle of something.
Yo, Jers, I'm gonna come back to you, bro. Rich, what's the
Alright, alright.
best? What's the best and worst advice someone has given you?
Uh, damn. I was trying to think of it, but I honestly couldn't think of anything just because my memory's fucking hard.
You're drinking too much.
Nah, I don't be drink, bro. I just got a shitty ass brain, bro. Just a little break.
I'm good when you're ready.
Alright.
You can go, Jers. You also on the, you're on. Never mind, you fix it.
So Jers.
I'll start with the best advice I received was actually from like my mom. Like before I moved away and stuff, we were like, I mean, we're still pretty close. She told me, I know it's cliche to say, she was like, everything happens for a reason, and as long as you keep working at what you strive to get or striving to get or succeed at, everything will work itself out. But when you stop, is when everything goes to shit. So even though like bad shit happens, things don't always work out my way.
Those are my words, and
Those aren't your words. Get out of here, bro.
Yo,
Oh,
someone
God,
clip
bro.
that. Oh boy.
You don't give words of wisdom, woman. Stay up there.
Hey,
Oh
Chanel.
shit.
Hey, that is your
But-
cross to bear.
Oh shit.
But that's what she said. So even though like things don't always work out, I just keep moving. You know what I mean? And things do seem to work themselves out when you least expect it. So
That is
that's
actual.
the best advice,
copyright, you owe me money.
bruh.
That is actual.
Aren't you
Oh,
supposed to
my
be
lord.
asleep?
That is the truth though. That is true.
Aaron.
But
Aaron.
as far as worst advice,
Bruh.
probably just listening to my wife in general.
Yo, why you gonna do
Yo,
her like
life
that? Yo?
saved.
Since you want to play, that's what you get.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
Okay.
Worst advice, honestly, I can't remember because I tend not to dwell on things like that. It's like if that's gonna impede my progress, I won't even pay it any mind. Like I don't listen. I basically don't surround myself with people who don't strive to succeed.
I feel
Like
that.
if you don't have any plans with yourself, then you pretty much kept that like my arm's length and whoever else around me that thinks like me arm's length. So you got to go through them to get to me before I can even like be friends with you. So like you know how you got those friends where you know them,
Mhm.
but you can't be around them without the whole group being around.
Mhm.
Like those are the people that I don't like be around all the time. I surround myself with. So I don't really keep bad advice in mind. Pretty much it.
I think that's the same for me too, to be honest. So yeah.
I got
Yeah,
I
Rich,
got
what you got?
my best advice. I don't have a worst advice because, like Jersey said, I mean, I just don't like. I don't know. Anybody that's giving me bad advice, I'm just not gonna be around them. But the advice that I go off of, I guess it's advice, but it's like if you can't control something, don't stress it because you won't be able to control it anyways. And if you can control something, you shouldn't stress it either because I mean, if you can control it, then there's no reason to stress about it. So
Mm.
pretty much it's like a kind of like in theory a stress-free life because like you're not gonna be stressing about something you can fix, and you're not gonna don't stress about something you can't fix because there's no point.
Exactly. Like
And I pretty much live off of that shit. Like anybody that comes up to me, they're like stressing about can you do something about it?
Mhm.
And if they're like no, there's nothing like at all that you can do about it, then there's no reason because this is gonna happen anyways. You get me?
Yeah.
And if you can fix it and can change it or whatever the case may be, then just do that and it's gonna go away or it's gonna get better and there's no reason to stress about it.
exactly.
And I'm really big on that. Like I'm really big on that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Like
think
I
I'm
do.
hardly ever stressed at my
that's that's the exact same thing I said to like my close friends. Like if it's a situation I have no control over, like I'm not gonna like break my back over because like it's out of my hands. And like it's kind of a thing where like I won't say necessarily like a feeling of control that that person needs over their fate or like just the things that are going on in their life is just like just accepting the fact that like you can't handle well not handle but like you can't do some things, you can't control some things in life. And like even though it affects you and you kind of feel like you should since it affects you, but like that's how life is somehow. Like you can't really
yeah
control
everything.
what yeah, you can't control everything. You can't control what a person does to you. I mean, you can to a certain extent, but like at the end of the day, that person is who he or
That
she
person.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
that person is not gonna be that person at the end of the day. So they're gonna do whatever they feel like they want to do or they feel like they need to do. So like
There's only one way to control that.
yeah, there's
Like
only
you like
one way
that.
to like have a control, which is over yourself and how you react to whatever is happening around you. And like
Yeah.
Yeah, just be like Chef. Don't talk to anybody.
yeah, that's
Facts.
literally how
Facts.
I am. Like like I don't really talk to people like that to be honest. Like and then they really people confuse talking to people with just like being kind and like being
Being polite.
being
Yeah.
polite. Yeah, like I don't know, this is kind of off topic, but like nowadays being polite is kind of like I don't even know how to put it. It's
Not
just
cool.
like well
Not
yeah,
cool.
one like being rude is kind of the norm now, and then like or being rude is kind of cute or being the norm, and then being polite is seem I don't want to say sexualized, but like it's kind of like
Like you're trying to get something.
yeah, like it's like you're trying
Yeah.
to get something where it's like this is how I was raised, like this is how my parents raised me. I'm just
Word.
being polite.
I'm a
And
nice
like there was
person.
something on Twitter. It was like if the guy says thank you, does he mean he's trying to get something? I'm like, yo, like what?
What the fuck?
What
That's
what the
Huh?
fuck? Huh?
they
What?
need to
Yeah, like that.
be
I mean,
slapped.
basically, you're saying like just being a nice person in general, not even just being a quote unquote nice guy, but just being like a polite person in
Yeah, just
general.
being a polite
You're
person in
you're
general.
perceived as oh, like if you're a guy like oh, it's just pussy.
Yeah, like
That's
Yeah.
pretty much
Mhm.
what that's the stigma that's being
Yep.
propagated in
yeah.
society right
And I completely get the nice guy like stereotype. I completely get that. But this it's completely different from being polite in just like a general manner. Like
No, yeah,
the nice guy is
It's like
of
being a
course
decent
trying to
human
get
being
something.
isn't popular.
Yeah, like it's
it's not.
it's
We're
I don't know. It's
That's the one thing. I'm introverted. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, Kenpachi. Like I'm introverted, but when need be, I can be sociable and
mhm
I can hold conversations with people pretty well. But I just prefer to be by myself, and it's because of stuff like that. Because it's like, especially with when it comes to like women in relationships, where like
hmm
I've learned that like, especially like if like for in like probably your early to mid 20s or so, like it's kind of that's probably like the hardest point to navigate like relationships and stuff because it's like you're still in that mix of like independence hormones and all this other kind of and like societal pressures to like
mhm
where it's not popular to be or like it's a detriment to you to be a nice guy for the most part.
yeah
That's why I
hmm
usually like I don't even engage in that anymore, like you know.
and like
like
No,
high five.
that
literally, dude.
too and
Like
like
if
go
go
ahead
go
Rich
ahead,
go ahead.
go. I was just gonna say like at work or whatever, right? Like so I'm a cook and I work the omelet
Shout
station
out to you.
and and like I'm just being nice to like my other coworkers. Mind you, most of them are females, right? So I just go up to them and be like, "Hey, how you doing? You okay? You want anything to eat? Yada yada." And I just try to like just talk and be a good person and like offer them something to eat because it's like early in the morning and like they always give me like this weird look and I'm just like, I'm not trying to do anything, bitch. You want eggs? Like what the fuck?
It's gotten to yeah, but you're right, like it's gotten to the point where
You
you
want
have to say
eggs?
that, bitch. Like
I don't mean,
Word.
I don't say that. I'm just like, all right,
but at
so
the same
good.
time, it's almost like you have to like put like draw a boundary. Like, yo, I'm not trying to get in your pants. I'm actually trying to be a decent human being. That's not that far fetched, bruh. I'm
Yeah,
actually
Yeah,
trying
hmm
to be nice. Like, I couldn't care two less about your pussy, yo.
right.
They
Word.
not putting
You know
two and
what?
two together. You cook. You're
yeah.
supposed to
That's what
be.
I'm saying.
That's
You
what.
gotta spell shit out.
Like I'm trying to do
That's
my
I'm just
job.
like, I'm just trying to help
now,
you out because you out here
now
running
you
at
get
like
no
8 o'clock
eggs.
in
Now
the
you get no
morning,
eggs.
right? Now you don't get shit, bitch. Like walk away,
exactly. Look at me that way again. Yeah, keep it moving. That's why I don't
So
talk to
yeah,
you.
it is crazy. Like they're like, I don't want you, bro. I'm just saying hi.
And
right?
it's
I'm
like
just saying hi, good
How's your
morning, just
day?
general
And that kind of goes
decent
back to the
shit.
whole Vic Mignogna thing because like apparently he has a reputation of being super nice. Like the people, like his fans, like that's pretty much like the most consistent story they tell you is like he's super nice, he's friendly. Like you got a whole bunch of stories to like yo people were like in like a dark time in their lives and he helped them out and shit.
mhm.
But, like at the same time, like it's almost like his kindness is being taken advantage of by like people, and that's why he's kind of gotten to the
Yep.
situation he's in. So it's almost like you can't even be nice to people anymore. You just gotta like, keep to yourself. Don't even fuck with nobody.
Or
And
you
this
try
is
to
Shout out,
like
help
chef.
somebody. Like, hey,
just to
enjoy
like
some stuff,
yeah,
man.
What's up?
shout out chef, you know,
You got that chef
man of the
mentality.
people,
That's
man
what
of
I'm
the
gonna
people.
call it now.
Yeah, chef
Like, I'm
being a role
chefing.
model in that low key, bro.
Not an
But
introvert. I'm chef.
yeah, I'm just saying I'm chef to be honest.
Yeah, I'm chef.
I'm chef.
I mean, I've always had that chef gene to put it the lack of a better word, but it's just
Hey,
like I genuinely do like to help people and be nice and stuff. But I'm just learning to like I'm not gonna approach you. You have to you kind of have to approach me first. Like I'll help you
hmm
out,
yeah,
but I'm not gonna
Yeah,
initiate. I'm not gonna
facts, bro.
chase you. Yo.
yeah. And I
Yep,
think like
exactly.
another thing is like just it's not even like just with females with on this topic. It's just like some males do this too, and it's like like the first impression is like always I wouldn't say always rude, but like it's majority rude, and it's
Milo.
like they think that shit is cute or like it's cool, and like they have like some sort of power over you, but it's like yo like being rude isn't cute, being mean isn't cute, like that shit isn't cool, like I don't know why people do that, and it's
I don't
like
even like that shit. That's why
yeah
they
like
do it.
that shit is like off-putting, just like and it's like I'm not even trying to come to you because like I think you're attractive. I don't want to talk to you. Type. It's like yo, like you're a fucking ugly human being. Like, like you're just an ugly person. Like not even like you're the outside, but just who you are. Like in the core, like that shit is ugly, yo.
hmm
Like if you feel the need to talk to someone something like that, either one like you on some I be getting bullied at home type shit, so I need to like let the shit out, or it's like I have power over you, like you're lesser than me. It's like I don't like I can't even like wrap my mind around that whole just like how people think when they do that shit because it's like it's not necessary at all. and it's not. You're not. You're not getting the clout off this shit. Like
Hmm.
you look stupid. You're ugly. You're
You
ugly and
just
stupid.
Mhm.
ugly and
Yeah,
stupid.
Like
and like I said, just to not to kind of bring it back to relationships a little bit, like y'all are like for the most part, like I don't know how old you are, Rich, but like you like
I'm 22.
Kenpachi Chef, yeah, like you Kenpachi Chef, like Jersey kind of knows, like you don't like it's been my experience, like you don't really find like like a girl that's really like actually going to be accepting of who you are and actually gonna appreciate a nice person until you get into like your late 20s early 30s because that's when
Yep.
it's like it's time to settle down. It's like I'm tired of dealing with bullshit like and just like it's high school level drama and shit. Like that's pretty much the age where you'll start finding like
Yep.
like this is basically that's the age where you'll most likely find what you want.
That's when I met my wife. She came when I least expected it.
I mean, we all would like that storybook ending to like, oh, I met my wife when we were like 19, 21. We've been together for like 12 to 15 years, and I'm getting ready to propose. Like some people have that, and that's nice, but that's in
It's
this
Nah,
day and
rare.
it's
age.
not.
In this day and
Yeah.
age, it's very uncommon
yeah.
Hmm.
because it's just too much bullshit.
And some people don't even grow out of that high school mentality bullshit, bro.
And
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that too.
and it
Like,
shows.
Word.
Like
Word.
I have a coworker, this old bitch, bro.
Oof. Oof.
Like she was
Um,
like I don't know, she's just rude as hell, and she's like bumping into people that are like trying to help her and shit, and she's just like like you can't talk to the lady. I'm just like, all right, bitch, when you fail and burn, literally burn in the kitchen, bitch. Like I'm not.
Damn.
Hey,
Oh, yikes.
when oil spill on you, bitch, like walk away.
wow.
Side topic, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, damn, approaching the 30-minute mark. All right, last topic. Um,
Really?
yeah, this shit went kind of fast to be honest. Last topic. Ooh,
What the fuck?
there's two topics, but both of them are pretty good.
You might as well just skip to the Infinity War or Avengers.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. All right, let's do that. Um, Avengers in-game predictions. We have the predictions, and then I think Rich brought up this topic. Shout out Rich. I'm gonna use your topic real quick. Do you think Thanos is going to be the only villain?
I didn't bring that topic up.
Oh, you didn't?
But,
Oh
hey,
shit.
shout me
Oh,
out
shout out
anyways.
Rich
Yeah,
anyway.
you should have took credit for it anyway.
Yep.
Hey,
What are these idiots doing?
I don't know, bro.
What are y'all doing, yo?
But yeah, we're gonna go down the line. Started with Blitz. Plot predictions, and do you think Thanos is gonna be the only villain?
Well, first
Wait,
of all,
but-
let me preface my comments by saying I am not going to get spoiled. I've been hearing way too many horror stories, even more than last year with Infinity War, of people
Mhm.
getting spoiled, getting set up, thinking they're reading something, but then it turns into an endgame spoiler. Nope, you're not gonna get me. Like I posted on Twitter, like I'm blocking all kinds of words with Marvel in it. Y'all ain't gonna get me. People think this is a game, but no,
It's only an end game.
yeah, and people will be ended.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
But anyway, plot points, like I don't know. It's just like I've kind of gotten to the point like because I thought I was gonna be I would want to see Infinity War more than once, but when I did, um, I was like, yo, I'm actually good on this, and I actually want to see what happens next. So,
Mhm.
as far as Endgame goes, like I think time travel will definitely be a big part of it. Um, as far as like I know, like a popular question is in terms of what's gonna happen is like who's gonna die, who's gonna live. I do think there is going to be a major sacrifice, whether that be Cap or Iron Man. I'm probably say Cap because the way Chris Evans was talking a few months ago, like he was getting real emotional about his Captain America role. I think this is his last hurrah.
Yeah, it is.
No matter
His
what
contract
happens.
up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
um, I don't know. Like as far like my only thing is, and I've said this before, like I saw Captain Marvel and I didn't think it was trash, but it did make me worried for this movie for Endgame because like I didn't want her to be the one that just comes in and just magically fixes everything by beating up Thanos or something just because she's strong and that's it. Like
Mhm.
I want there to be like a definitive conclusion that it has everybody involved from Captain Marvel to Cap to Iron Man to everybody in between. Like I just want this to be a satisfying wrap up to this chapter in the MCU. That's I don't have any actual concrete predictions because I don't, like I said, I don't want to take any chances with spoilers. So, whatever happens, happens. I just want it to be a satisfying conclusion with everybody involved. And then the second question for the villain, I haven't really thought about it that much. I know there was like some murmurs of like maybe seeing Galactus in there, but I don't see them introducing another villain at all. It's got to be all about Thanos.
That's
Yeah,
highly unlikely.
Because, like I said,
it's his story.
it is his story and it needs to have a satisfying conclusion. So I don't see them like introducing another villain. Like I don't even see them introducing like another major character. Like people think Adam Warlock's gonna pop up. Nah, I don't see that either. He probably won't, because I know like because what phase are we in right now? Phase 3 or phase 4?
This is
Yep.
isn't it?
3.
Phase 3.
There's
Yeah.
three
Okay.
phases.
Well, whatever the next phase is, like they're gonna start going cosmic. So because that's when you're gonna get your Guardians 3. You're probably gonna get your Captain Marvel sequel. You'll probably see like Nova Corps and stuff like that.
Is
They might get
anybody
filmed. I
really
don't know.
looking for a Captain Marvel sequel?
No, but it doesn't mean that. But it made bank.
Yeah,
I think it made $1 billion. So.
Yep.
So they'll probably make another sequel. But point being, like the next phase of the MCU is probably going to start dealing with cosmic stuff. So that's when you're going to see like Guardians 3. Adam Warlock's going to be in there. You'll probably going to see Nova Corps and all that other stuff. So, yeah, I don't see them introducing another major character in Endgame. There's probably going to say that for Phase 4 or whatever the next phase is.
All right. Chef, what you think? Plot predictions.
Um,
and
Give Black
any
Panther
villains.
Infinity Gun.
If
Low
well,
key.
they don't go off comics, but they do loosely. I want what's her name? Nebula to do something.
Yeah, she should have
Because-
a big role.
Yeah. Nebula. I want Nebula to do something. As far as predictions go, I have one, but that would give away a lot. I do think that something with Clint Barton's family is gonna happen though. Like
I
because
think they're
what they
gonna-
showed in the trailer, I think that's like I don't think that's happening in real time. I think that's part
You
of
probably
a flashback.
yeah, it's probably gonna be a flashback of them getting dusted. That's probably what
Yeah.
that is.
That's what I
Yeah.
think it is because he has that house or shit on his ankle. So
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a flashback. Villain wise, time traveling, of course, they're gonna bring back villains, but not in the sense that they're gonna be in battles or in like very important roles. They're just there. I want the Black Order to come back, of course. They got killed off way too easily.
Low key.
High key.
Yep, Loki. Yep, Loki. I want him to come back too.
Ah shit.
I feel like he has to because he's getting his Disney Plus,
his
right?
spinoff, his spinoff show.
I don't
They
know
can
if it's
keep
gonna
Vision
be.
dead.
I like Vision in the comics is cool, but yeah, like I felt like they kind of made him like
Everybody
a plot. Just he's nothing more than a plot device in the MCU.
Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is it for me. I don't have anything else for that
Okay. You
so far.
did you have to add something, Blitz?
No, I was just gonna say, as far as Vision goes, like he's probably I think he's supposed to be a big part of Scarlet Witch's spin-off series, right? Because
Life.
that's House of M right there. That's a major comic. That's a major arc in the comics. Is their relationship.
That was
so
a good comic book.
so
House of
I expect
M.
that to be a big. That's basically what that spin-off series is House of M. What I'm predicting.
What's House of M again?
It's basically it explores the relationship between Scarlet Witch and Vision, and like they have like children and stuff. And like I have like a basic idea of that arc. Like I've read like cliff notes on it. But that's probably what that Disney Plus series is going to be about because they hinted towards it obviously in Age of Ultron going and forward. So
It's
they
also
do get together.
focused on mutants over superpowers because the mutants are classified differently than the other heroes in the Marvel universe.
Right.
True.
That's when Scarlet Witch decides she wants to go all nut case with it. I'm not gonna give it away because you probably don't know about it, Kenpachi, but she just gets nut case with it and shit gets real.
Right.
I think I know what you're talking about. I probably don't know as much as you, but I think I like scratched the surface of what you're talking about. But yeah. Jers, plot predictions, and do you think there's going to be another villain other than Thanos?
It's kind of hard to say. I'll start with the villain part first, but I kind of want to say yes because I mean you want to keep I feel like they want to keep making money, so they'll probably introduce somebody, maybe at like the end credits or something like that, just to keep it going, and then tie any other Marvel movies that come up along into that.
Mhm.
That's what I want to say, but I don't know for sure. It would be interesting to see. This will be the end game of Thanos' reign or whatever as a villain, and someone else might step in. Like, I don't know, maybe somebody, like you guys mentioned time travel, maybe somebody stepped through or something like that at the last minute or unknowingly that nobody really was aware of. Then they just start shit down the line. As far as predictions, I got none. I just want to see it. I wasn't able to get tickets on opening night, so I'm kind of like a bit bummed out right now.
Oof. F in the chat for
I didn't
Juice.
even try.
What happened?
He didn't get opening
Yeah,
tickets.
I was SOL. I couldn't get shit,
Oof.
so I wanted to cry.
Um, and Rich, do you have any plot predictions, or do you think there's gonna
Um,
be a villain?
I don't think there's gonna. I mean, like Jerry said, there's probably gonna someone's probably gonna sneak somewhere because they obviously have to, keep it going for the next like however long Marvel's gonna keep this shit going.
Mm-hmm.
But predictions, I mean the same as everyone else, time. They're probably gonna do something with time travel. It's how Captain Marvel's probably gonna like do something with the quantum zone to get Ant-Man out. And
Yeah, that's a
You
big
think so? You think that's how he
question.
gets out?
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's the big question I have. Like, how do he get out?
he's the only one. Like I feel like she's the only one to be able to go.
Would she know? Would she know about the quantum realm though?
I feel
I
like
feel
she
like
would
I feel like Ant Man will find a way to get himself out,
get himself out.
and because like if you see in the trailer, like when he's looking
Yeah,
at
he
like
did
the
appear,
True,
weird
right?
true.
quantum
He is
posters.
confused.
Yeah, it's because you don't know where he came out or when he came out.
That's true. That's
Yeah, I
true.
think
You're
it's
right,
more of a
actually.
win.
So I feel like Ant Man gets himself out of the quantum realm, and then like as they try to devise a plan on how to fix everything, he mentions, "Oh, there's this thing called the quantum realm, which transcends time and space. Maybe we can do that." That's why you got the walk-in scene with the suits and shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
You're
probably how
right.
that's gonna go.
Um, I mean, yeah. There you go.
um, for me, I didn't. I honestly didn't want to go in with any predictions. I just wanted to like just absorb it and just view it
Same.
as just literally arms open and just embrace the movie as it was or as it is going to be when I see it. Um, and I was thinking of like possible villains that could show up and kind of still make some sense. Like Galactus would, maybe. I don't know. Not like literally during the movie, but like I think Jers said like at the end credits, like um if he pops up, because they do have to keep like this shit rolling for Phase 4. So like Galactus, who else was
Oh, they doing the Eternals.
oh
So
yeah,
it's the
those
Eternals.
two. But yeah, I don't want to go in with any predictions, with any conspiracies, anything like that. It's just like,
Let's get this shit going, B.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, it's just,
I'm ready to watch.
yeah. I'm just ready for the shit to pop up, bro.
Same.
Word.
I'm ready to
And
sit there for some 3 hours and hold my pee.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, boy.
Everybody, make sure you eat
Nobody-
before you get to the theater. Get all your potty breaks in now, because there's gonna be no intermission. So once it's
Yeah.
in,
Forgot
y'all
it was
buckle
3
up.
hours,
Yeah.
B.
Buckle
I mean, if they
up,
could sit
boy.
through Lord of the Rings, they could sit through
Oh yeah, I
fucking.
definitely sat through Lord of the Rings, so I'm
I
trained
sat
on
through
this shit.
I can't sit through that shit. That shit was boring.
What?
Tripping.
Yo,
Tripping.
For
This
3
nigga
hours?
Tripping.
this nigga tripping, bro. Did you see the war? Hey, that's besides the
Did
podcast.
you see the war?
That's besides the podcast. Anything else anybody wants to say? Doesn't have to be about a specific topic, just something to get off your chest before the podcast ends.
Nah,
Uh,
I'm good,
Birds of a
Chief.
Feather has finished shooting. Just wanted to say that. I don't know if
What's
that's
that?
the movie.
What's
I
that?
feel that.
What's
Oh,
that? Is that
I
like
thought
a
that was
movie or
like
something?
some.
I know, right?
It's the
I,
it's the Harley Quinn
I
movie.
thought it was some fun
Oh,
crazy
that.
shit.
I
It's
don't know
the
what it's
what?
called.
It's a
I
what?
know it's not called Birds of a Feather, but I forgot what
The
they call
Harley
it.
Quinn movie.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought
With,
it
Another
was
thing that no
something
one.
else.
Harley-
Another
Zen.
thing that no one necessarily asked for.
it's gonna be trash anyways.
Is
I
it?
mean, I said the same thing about the Joker movie, but that trailer looked alright. This is like it's one of those things. Well, I guess now that I guess we'll stay on this topic just for the sake of saying it.
Mhm.
The Joker trailer, like it didn't look, it didn't look trash. I don't think the movie's gonna suck, but it's like so okay. So like the Joker's like my favorite uh
Villain.
comic book. He's my favorite villain of all of any media, and
Okay.
part of the reason why he's so intimidating is because you don't know where he came from or why he does the things he does. So, and this movie is going to be an origin story of sorts. So it's like it's one of those things where it's like the more you know about him, the more it kind of ruins the mythos of that character.
Mhm.
So I'm
Yeah.
kind of pensive. I'm kind of pensive in wanting to see it because
I mean,
but I think it'll still be interesting to see what kind of story they tell. It's just like, but at the same time, it's like I'd rather just not know anything at all about him.
Yeah, because I was like,
sometimes
if
like so. No,
go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say sometimes um, like let's say for Star Wars, for instance, like Han Solo, and they want to do like a Yoda like movie or whatever and stuff like
I
fans
want
Or
no damn
Obi-Wan movie.
Yoda.
like
I
Obi Wan
want that
movie. Like
shit.
I mean, besides Obi Wan, because everyone knows like his backstory and stuff. But
Apparently
like
not
some,
because they're making a movie for him too.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we really need that.
Nobody wants a
Like some
Yoda
characters
or
are just
Obi-Wan.
best left without a
Ye-
backstory. You know,
Yeah, I kind of understand
just let the fans come up with
Yeah.
whatever.
Just let the imagination run that. Just leave it up
Yeah.
to people's imagination. That's what makes. That's what makes you know, like Star Wars fans as good, like as rabid as they are. Like
Yeah,
because they
and
leave
have
some
their
stuff
own
up to your
theories and
imagination.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what makes up a fan base.
I like reading
So.
people's theories about a character and shit like that.
hmm And
Why
like,
they are the way
Oh,
they-
wasn't that on the top? Wasn't that on the
Yeah.
topic too? Kenpachi was Star Wars episode 9, the episode 9 trailer.
Yep.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yo, I had like so many other topics, yo, but this shit damn near about to run 2 hours. Oh
I
fuck.
mean, it's up to you if you want to talk about it or not.
Hey, fuck it. This shit finna content, nigga. What's up? All right.
Hey.
Um.
No, I'm saying. Hey, I'm a nerd for Star Wars, so I was waiting for this one.
Um. Predictions. What y'all got? Starting with Blitz first.
Predictions. Well, this is. I'm kind of on the same boat as like I'm not sure what they're going to do
This
because
shit finna be
Last
trash.
Jedi left such a bad taste in my mouth.
This
I don't
shit
know
finna be
what they're gonna do
trash.
to fix it. I don't think it's gonna be trash, but I think they're gonna do they're gonna do the best they can with it because I think JJ Abrams saw like like I had a good perfect setup in Episode 7. All I had Ryan Johnson do was lay the ball up, and this nigga blew the job.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's kind of hard to say because it's like what can they possibly do? Because first of all, the title in and of itself is weird because this is supposed to be it's the trailer sent mixed messages because there was a tagline that said this every saga must come to an end, but then the title of the movie is The Rise of Skywalker. Which one is it? Is this coming to an end or is this the rise of something? What are you talking about?
Wait, what is the episode called?
The
Rise
Rise
of-
of Skywalker.
So
That's the
what the
name-
fuck does like?
Exactly, but they're also saying this is the end of the Skywalker. So which one is it? They're already sending mixed messages. I don't know. Like, so what am I to expect when I go in there? Like, because that could mean a much thing. Like, are we going back to the whole is Rey a Skywalker? Is this about Kylo
I
because
think
he's
she's
the
a
Skywalker
Skywalker.
bloodline? I feel like that's what they're going to do, but at the same time, that also makes Last Jedi that much more trash because they set up the narrative to her parents don't matter, but all of a sudden her parents matter again.
Nah, this nigga Luke
now-
forgot to pull out, so you know.
Hell
Maybe
nah.
he did,
She a Sith.
but
Yo, that would be a nice twist to be honest.
that's what
They
that's
just
what
switch
most people
sides?
thought. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
switched
I thought she
sides.
was
which-
gonna go to the
I
dark
wouldn't
side.
mind that, but I feel like because so many people want that, I feel like I wouldn't want to see that now. Like
Same.
the one thing I do like about the Last Jedi is like they tried to subvert people's expectations. It's just the way they executed it was fucking terrible.
Mhm.
Like and like people like goats will disagree, but it's just like there's the reason why Star Wars is so popular is because of the storytelling. It's not so much about cinematography and the effects and shit. It's like
Yeah.
people
True.
care about these characters that
I mean-
have been established, and then
Yeah, I mean that. No, my bad.
so you good, but like basically, I don't know what direction they're gonna take it now because it's like what does Rise of Skywalker mean? Is this gonna be about Rey? Could it be about Kylo? Is it like, and then the elephant in the room with this movie is
The fucking
obviously
laugh at the end, yo.
yeah, obviously that was Sidious. We all thought that nigga was dead,
Yeah.
and if he's alive, then that kind of destroys Vader's legacy because that was
I
his
mean,
redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes and no, because in my bad, but in what you call it, fucking Legends, he Sidious never died like and
Is Legends canon?
not anymore.
That's the other thing too. Like I don't
Bruh.
know what's canon and what's not anymore.
Yeah, it's a
Bruh.
lot of shit that like ever since Disney came in, they like
They
a
fucked up
bunch
the
of
lore.
shit just got out of canon. Like the only thing that's canon
Hmm.
is the show, the Rebels, Clone Wars, all like 9 movies and like like a couple of books.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't know what's canon anymore, so I don't know what to believe.
Cause like when I don't even care when it became canon. Cause like if it becomes canon, or well, it is canon now. Like that literally destroys what that nigga Darth Vader was like. What he did. Like
What? Yeah, his whole existence,
his
pretty
whole
much.
existence
Yeah,
is
his
obsolete
redemption.
now.
That makes his redemption and his death in vain.
Like that.
Because like the whole like not to geek out too much, but that was the whole prophecy of like Anakin was supposed to be the chosen one that brings balance to the Force by destroying the Sith. He took a roundabout way to do it, but he eventually
But
did
he
it.
did it. Yeah.
He eventually did it, and now you bring the
Took him,
Sidious
like, 10
back,
years.
which means the Sith are still alive, which means Anakin's not the chosen one
Yeah.
because the prophecy is false. So now what are we doing? So there's like this movie actually, when you think about it, brings more questions than answers. But we'll see how they handle
And
it.
I feel like this isn't about to be the last one. Cause
Oh
like
no,
if that's
absolutely
true,
not. No, it's definitely not.
okay. Cause like yeah, they can't even sum up Sidious because he's such of a big character. Like one movie won't do him justice.
Right.
And like
And it's like one of those things where you can't
I-
just be like you tease him in the trailer, but then he shows up at the end, like towards the last 30 minutes of the movie.
that's some bullshit. I swear. Yo.
Like they did with
But I
Venom
don't
and
like.
Spider-Man.
I feel like maybe, even though technically in canon he shouldn't be able to, but maybe it's like a Force Ghost type of thing. Even though
Yeah, that's
Sith
the other thing, too.
technically can't.
That might
like,
be like a good compromise.
like Sith can't be Force Ghost. They don't have a balance within the Force, so that's a loophole. And like if they do
Ah.
that, it's technically wrong.
So if
So-
Sidious is a Force Ghost, then that also fucks up the lore again.
Yeah, like he
See,
shouldn't
like-
be able to
So it's like fuck it.
those.
Like fuck it. Where's the
Just
Gray
like- just
Jedi
don't
now?
even- just like,
Like where's
basically.
the niggas that really lie in between the Force? Like what the fuck?
And
But
that
I
was
mean,
the
like-
one thing I thought. That's the one thing I thought Last Jedi would do. Take the Gray Jedi route, because like it's the Last Jedi. Like it's no longer about good versus evil. There's gray lines, which I think I would have been receptive to, because like at its core, that's kind of what Star Wars is about. Is like that whole battle versus good versus evil.
Yeah,
And then like if you want to introduce somewhere in between, that's fine. You just got to execute it right, and they didn't do that like at all. So are they going to introduce Gray Jedi now? So that's the thing. I don't know what they're going to do.
Gray Jedi.
It's basically they have Jedi.
they're
They're in between.
They
True.
don't follow the Sith
Yeah,
code.
they- yeah.
They don't follow the Jedi code, but they lean
Right.
more towards the Jedi code if they're a nice person, I guess.
Right.
Okay,
But they can go Sith if they need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they can they like, all right, fuck your shit and like lightning, you know, like
Yeah.
Alright, true.
So yeah, predictions is all over the place because we don't know what to expect because Disney fucked up the lore.
Yeah.
yeah.
It-
I mean, I can go on a tangent on this, but I'm not, you know.
Yeah, we could have a
we
whole
all
podcast
can't
just-
do that shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but I mean, it's
that's yeah. That's all I got to say about that shit. Anybody else want to say about that dumb shit?
Nah.
Oh, FYI, Ryan Johnson is slated to direct the next triple of those shits.
trilogy. Well, not
Yeah,
seeing that
trilogy.
shit.
oh, but it's gonna be his own trilogy, nothing to do with the Star Wars saga. It's
No,
just
It's not gonna. It's not gonna
uh,
be. It's not gonna be canon. Is that?
no, it's
What is it
canon,
gonna
but
be
it's
then?
just with the out. I think it was with the Outer Rim, like the Outer Rim of Space.
That
So
ain't
it's
right.
just-
He already fucked up. Anyway, I'm not. If it's J.J. Abrams or somebody else, I'll pull up. But if it's somebody else, nah.
They even call that nigga
That's a shot.
Georgian, bro.
Oh fuck.
They call that man Georgian, bro.
I just
Um,
want her to be a Sith. That's it.
I don't think they're gonna switch.
I don't
I-
think they will.
I don't
I'm
think
tired
they're
of
gonna
all this
switch.
goody goody shit. Yo.
I mean,
she need to be a
maybe-
Sith.
Maybe Rilo.
Rilo?
Right.
Rilo?
Fucking Christ.
Kylo.
Kylo might change and rise, quote unquote, up to be, I don't know, maybe he might rise to be a Sith, you know? Because technically he's not a Sith.
No, but yeah,
Technically,
Yeah,
technically there are no Sith until
Well-
Palpatine came back.
exactly. Like, that's what. It's just such a mess. Like what they did with Snoke. Like.
I mean,
that
shout
was
out J.J.
upsetting.
Abrams for taking
was
all the
upsetting.
stress of trying to make a new.
Yeah, he gonna trying to fix it, but it's like I said, like it's almost like Last Jedi left too big of a mess to clean up. Like it's just all
Yeah.
fucked up.
Is
It's almost like you have to put everything you saw in Last Jedi out of your mind to see this make any sense.
And you know that's not gonna happen.
yeah,
Right.
it's really all over the place to be honest.
Like,
now.
Like
man,
just put it
there-
on opening crawls, like Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker, in the opening crawl. Yeah, all right. So first of all that shit you saw in the Last Jedi, yeah, forget all that. This is how we gonna
First
pick up-
lines, and then it's
first line. Forget all that.
no.
That's
There's always two. With Sith,
Yeah,
that was
There's
that was
always
what
that
was
was
it?
the
The
rule.
first three movies? Not like the first three, but like the actual one
the
through three.
prequels.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, prequels. I think they said it's always two.
Yeah, it's the rule of two.
No,
Yeah.
that was in that was. It was it in the was it in
It was the prequels. That's when Anakin
Yeah.
was becoming
yeah,
a
it was in the
bitch.
prequels. Yeah.
Yeah.
That they were like.
If you're
Yoda
asking
was,
where
like,
that rule
brutal
came
too.
from, that came from like you have to go
Wait.
to like the books and stuff.
yeah, it
Gotcha.
definitely came
No,
from the
it-
books first.
It comes from the books. It's Legends. It was Legends, and then in Clone Wars, at the last like couple of episodes of the show, Yoda visits like this place, and then Bane, which is Darth Bane, which is the person that made the rule of two, popped
Mhm.
up, so it made
Yep.
it canon. Because if not,
Right.
then it wouldn't have been canon. So
Yeah.
that's why it's canon.
The one thing I actually I'm interested to see they're gonna do. I guess they're gonna do some movies.
Oh,
Thinking about doing movies that are based on the old Republic. So that back when there were a shit ton of Jedi and a shit ton of Sith.
Yo,
I feel like
but
that shit
those are
finna be
gonna,
Those
lit.
would be good movies. Those would be all out war movies.
like the you know what, like have y'all ever seen the trailers for the old Republic, the MMO?
Mhm.
Dude,
Like shit like-
amazing. Those
Yeah,
CGI
with the
trailers.
with the CGI trailers, the
amazing.
choreography was fire. Yeah, like
amazing.
imagine
The
like a few
fighting,
movies of that'd be perfect.
Yo,
like
Darth
the
Revan and them boys.
and like
that
oh,
shit would
bro.
be pushing fucking Marvels. Like, yo,
it would.
It's
bro,
our
if
time,
If
nigga.
they're able to do that, like CGI shit in a show or a movie, whatever,
Right.
that shit will be fire.
I
Because
feel like
like,
ultimately
it,
that's what people want to see.
it is, bro. Like that's why the prequels are like low key. The prequel story is like whatever. Like
Like,
I feel like
people
it does.
but people give the prequels a pass because of the lightsaber fights.
The lightsaber fights, the expansion of the force, and like
Right.
everything it brings, you know. Like I feel like
Right.
the prequels does more
It's
just
basically
for
it's
Star
basically
Wars
a shonen
than-
right there.
It
facts,
is, it
literally
is.
all
facts,
it is.
facts.
I feel like the prequels do a lot more than the original trilogy
Yeah,
for Star Wars.
Yeah, the prequel, like the original trilogy, is like sets the foundation for the universe, and then the prequels expand on that, and they give you
Yeah.
a lot of answers.
They
for
take that shit
why
and
things
launch
happen.
it.
Right, which is why people give them a pass, even though story wise they're not the best.
Yeah. And then like the shows like Clone Wars. Clone Wars is like a top 3 of my favorite shows.
Yeah,
of
I
all
haven't seen
time.
Clone Wars, but I heard it's really.
It's really
It's
good.
the
It's really good.
it's amazing. The first season's like all right, but then once you get past the first season, like that shit just starts taking off. So and it gives you a lot of backstory. It makes Anakin a much more appealing character.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
and-
people's favorite character is Anakin in the show.
Oh, my favorite character ever since I saw the show is Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's a fucking savage.
I hear
Uh,
him and Mace Windu are. Savage.
Yeah, they're savages now.
Mace Windu's a nigga, yo.
Yo,
He is a
Obi-Wan's
real nigga.
Obi-Wan's
The purple
Obi-Wan.
It's,
lightsaber.
it's Sam Jackson, yo. You can't go wrong with that.
Purple
Obi-Wan
lightsaber, niggas fearing that shit. It's over.
Obi-Wan in the show, Obi-Wan sometimes like he like not loses his lightsaber, but he runs the hands on some people, bro. Like he throws fists. Like that man's a whole thug in the show. Like he fights this this Mandalorian guy, and the guy knocks his like saber out of his hand, and they're in the air, and this man's just throwing punches at him. I'm like, okay,
Oh, I didn't know he can fight without it. Oh shit.
yeah, bro, my man through the hands, bro.
But yeah. We got the Old Republic trailer from E3
Yeah, like that
2010.
shit,
Yo,
this is what.
if they make a show out of this shit,
or a
a
movie,
show or a
bro,
movie,
These
it's making
I'd
bank.
watch it.
like look
It's
at this.
making
Look-
bank. This shit
These
better
is-
than
you
some of
gotta
the shit they're coming out
you
now.
gotta, you gotta put on what's the one? Return or is it Deceived? Those are the best ones. in my
They
opinion.
are, bro. Oh, is this the one that this guy? Oh, is this the one that the girl like stopped?
Yeah, that's the one
His
with
hand?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the one with Malgus and the Jedi chick, the
Bas-
Padawan or whatever.
Basilisk is.
Yeah, but the one where they pull up on the Jedi temple, and the other one where they're
Oh yeah, with
they-
all
where
they
they-
just all
where
start
they-
running in.
yeah, and then the other one where they fight in the on the ship.
And the
The two-
cargo.
the-
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah,
cargo
yeah.
ship where it's
Yeah, yeah.
Revan and Malgus versus the two Jedi.
Yeah.
Those two are the best.
They're
The
so
choreography is
good.
so on point. And that's from 2010.
It is. It's like I don't understand. Like Disney has the funds for this, bro. They have the funds to do this.
You won't get it right though.
They won't.
And
And
it's like,
and Star Wars is as violent as Disney can get because it doesn't show blood. Like
yeah, but
lightsabers
limbs get cut off and all that shit.
they get cauterized. So
Right.
like there's no blood. So this is like this is perfect, you know.
and it's like,
Hopefully.
I feel like
I mean,
Obi-Wan and like Luke and like all of them, they're cool. They're cool characters, but I feel like the characters that came before them are like, I don't want to say way more interesting, but in my opinion, they are way more interesting. Like if you read the
Like
books and
who?
just like the lore, like the Sith that came before, like all the
Oh,
Sith
like
that were
Darth
presented, yeah, like Darth Vane, Darth Plagueis, like all
Revan,
those,
yeah.
like all
Raven.
those.
What's his
Yeah,
man
those
name?
are- those
Syphilis.
Syphilis?
Yeah,
No,
Like-
Not
Darth
syphilis. It's like,
Darth,
it's like no, I know which one. It's like Sorry,
Darth
Nihilus.
Nihilus.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Nihilus. That man
those.
is wild.
Them
Those
niggas.
would make like
That- them
so
niggas.
much money because like just the shit that they did and the shit that happened during that time, like the Old Republic. If I can really see them making a movie out of it, and they need
Old
to
hope
be
they do.
honest.
Like this move right here, like that, like they need to introduce new force shit, like deflecting a fucking lightsaber with, like,
Yo,
what?
Even the regular. So look at him.
Niggas
Yeah,
not
even the
ready,
regular
bro.
soldiers trying to
the
throw a hand,
regular soldiers throwing hands, going toe to
Any
toe
black.
with the Sith
Eh,
Lord,
right?
bro. I don't care.
I said my man
Like,
raised no bitch.
They need
I'll fight a
to.
Sith. Fuck it.
I mean, in the Clone
It's
Wars,
like-
niggas was throwing hands, but it weren't like
Right?
this. Niggas weren't cold like this.
I mean, in the show they were.
Yeah. So
They just
hopefully
need
they.
Like they're also the fucking directors of Game of Thrones made they directed a show for a live action called The Mandalorian.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's gonna be on
yeah,
Disney
I'm-
Plus, right?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
gonna be on Disney Plus. I'm about to buy that shit
Shit.
You already got it, yep.
I might pee.
Let me hold it.
because
This nigga Jers, yo.
I told you the price. I told you the price.
You're bugging, bro.
$6.99. By $6.99, I mean $699.
wow.
So you can pay. So you
Okay.
can pay this. You can pay the year price multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
How much is
I
the
inflate
year
all my
price?
prices.
It's 70 for a year.
Oh, the trailer you're about to watch now is lit. Is the other one he was talking
Which one is this one?
The
This
return.
is the hanger one, I think.
Oh yeah, the one in the hangar. Yeah.
That the guy grabs two lightsabers and he just starts going.
Oh yeah, high key. Excluding the two new characters they got coming out in Rise of the Skywalker, I really want them to get some better action scenes in these movies.
Yeah. So
100%.
this current trilogy has been garbage in terms of action.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We've only seen like
Nothing
what one lightsaber battle.
And that shit was trash, to
first
be
one.
honest. It was so
bad.
it was so cliche. Like you can literally tell the shit was set up from the jump. And it's like,
because we were talking about the Force Awakens one, right? Where
Yeah.
they're in the forest.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Yeah, the
Kylo was a
forest.
weenie, and then Rey is untrained, so it's like
yeah, it's like that shit is boring. Like nobody wants to see that shit. Niggas want to see like top tier niggas go hand to hand with like, and not just like the same old like their powers and shit. Niggas trying to see like their own shit go toe to toe.
that's why I was hoping like when in Last Jedi when Rey got captured and she got brought to Snoke. I thought Luke was gonna walk in and they were gonna have a fight, even though it might be like heavily CG because you know Mark Hamill can't move like that.
Yeah.
But I was hoping there to be at least a fight between them two. I was like, yo, let the big dogs fight, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
all these rookie shit, yeah.
I'm
I also
trying to.
think- I also don't think Snoke's dead.
If
I'm not going
Chopped
in
in
with
half,
predictions. I don't know, bro. I don't
yeah,
know.
Chopped in
I don't
half.
know.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's
they
dead.
even showed it. They even showed his face all dead as fuck. I'm
I
pretty
mean, Darth Maul died, but he didn't die.
sure. Yeah.
Darth Maul got chopped in
But
half.
Darth Maul a
and
G.
Yeah, that's true. Milo, shut the fuck.
But yeah,
I
that's. Yeah. I don't know, bro.
And what was it? Well, fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh, I also don't understand how people are saying like Snoke's like he doesn't have a backstory. Like Palpatine didn't have a fucking backstory.
You had enough. We knew where
But,
he
like,
came from.
I don't-
We
yeah,
we had
nobody-
he had a master.
Who the fuck
like-
is
No,
Snoke?
no. But like in the original trilogy, like he was just Darth Sidious. Like you didn't know that he was Palpatine. You didn't know where he came from, and then like Vader just came up and threw that nigga off the ledge. You get me? And then the
Mhm.
prequels came out, and then they know that he has a backstory. You get me?
So do you
Yeah.
think they're gonna do that for Snoke or?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but they didn't
Maybe.
kill. Yeah, but the thing is, they didn't kill Sidious in the middle of the trilogy,
Yeah, you're right.
or make him look like he died. He was always alluded to.
Oh, this nigga look
Yeah.
cold. Hold on.
Yeah, that's Darth Revan on the left and Malgus.
Oh yeah,
Is that
I knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
Oh,
was
I'm from
Malgus.
Malik.
Yeah, watch these niggas go in, yo.
Yo, this is the best fucking
See,
fight scene.
see,
This is what
Yo.
people want.
fuck Ray. She can't fight for shit. I don't care what.
Hey,
Yo,
I would take this chick 100 times out of 100.
Yeah,
What
best
you
little
mean?
shot.
What's
Best
the one in the cartoon with the dual lightsabers?
um,
How do you pronounce her name? Okano Say or something like that?
some shit like that.
I kind of with
Yeah, I
the
haven't seen the show, so I wouldn't know.
wait with the dual lightsabers.
Yeah,
The
I
alien
thought she
chick?
did dual lightsabers.
And then he said, "Yo, you walk a different path. I got these two clowns. I'll fight both of y'all. Fuck it."
Nigga
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Us, let me get this."
Whole thug, bro.
Nigga using a single lightsaber and a dual. Yo. Nigga's cold, bro.
That's
Oh,
cold. and Raven's
Disney,
OP.
please.
Ahsoka
take notes.
Tano, Kaz said in the
Ahsoka
chat.
Tano.
For
Yeah.
Christ's sake, yo, just
Yep.
take notes, Disney, please. It's not that hard.
Ahsoka
Thank you,
Tano.
Yes, I appreciate that. I was
Ahsoka-
trying to figure out what her name was. I couldn't pronounce her, but I knew who I was talking about.
Oh, he cut
Yeah.
this nigga face.
She got the shits. She was with the
Yeah.
shits.
Ahsoka Tano is the goat. She's coming back. She
I low
came
key
back.
want to watch Clone Wars again. I want to watch a good Star Wars. Not this, not this Ray shit. They got a black guy. Ooh. Mace Windu was that nigga.
Doing nothing.
He
bruh.
not
That's
doing
crazy.
shit.
Yo,
Yeah, they really did drop. They did drop the ball on Finn, didn't they? Because remember when Episode 7 came out and we saw him wield that lightsaber. It's like, yo, is he low key a Jedi? Does he have
Nope.
connections to it? Nah, they dropped that nigga.
the nigga fell off hard.
Look at that man, yo.
Yo, look at this Darth Maul. Oh my god.
Nigga just throwing shit at him.
You said, what that mean? You need more than that.
Ooh, he got poked.
You think they gonna get real cheesy with the this last one with the ghost warrior people? Yoda pop back up and then Sidious pop up as ghost and they start duking it out. Think they'll get cheesy with that shit?
I certainly hope not.
I will leave.
really
I will leave.
Because what will they? Wait, what?
They just start shooting lightning at each other.
First of all, I didn't even know Force Ghosts could do manifestations in a physical plane. Like,
I mean, he
They
did
can-
the lightning
yeah.
thing, remember?
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't know they could do that. Like, that's a thing.
I think it was in the book.
What book?
And then he didn't even look like a Force Ghost. He looked
the
like just
canon.
a projection.
I don't know which book.
I can't remember, but
Yeah, we gonna pray for Star Wars, yo.
yeah.
They're
only
they're at a very unstable place.
I only have one Star Wars book for how big of a fan I am. That's shocking to me, and it's an Ahsoka book, Ahsoka Tano.
Okay.
It's about her after the Clone Wars.
Yeah, he said they took it from Legends and made it canon.
Okay.
But yeah,
It was man kills his apprentice, bro. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah.
That's-
Luke. Okay, Luke disappeared too. Oh shit. There's 3 of these motherfuckers out here.
There's,
I
I mean, there's
think-
more. There's Luke. There's Obi-Wan. There's.
Or at least the ones
Yoda.
that can animate or get back into the studio because the actor for Obi-Wan is dead.
Aaron
Oh, old
McGregor.
Obi-Wan,
Oh, old
Yeah,
Obi-
and I doubt that Qui-Gon, what's his name, Liam Neeson.
Liam
Mhm.
Neeson.
I
Yeah,
doubt they go
Neeson.
back that far, but
They're not gonna go that
They
far.
could get you
They
think
could do that,
get-
though.
They
I
could
mean-
get Ewan McGregor to do one now, couldn't they? They could
Probably.
they could put a makeup on him.
hey, fuck it, where's Samuel? My man,
Where's
where my man Jackson at? Bring him
Doing
back.
Endgame.
He's
Oh,
dusted.
you're right. Damn.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he is. Yeah, he ain't doing shit. He gonna be back till Phase 4.
God damn it.
jeez.
Unless,
But
unless
yeah.
we see unless we see Nick Fury in a spaceship in Guardians 3 or something. Yeah, he ain't
I'll
doing-
be
he ain't-
damned. I'll be damned.
I would die. I was like, y'all.
Yeah. But yeah,
He gets the Johnson treatment from Halo.
Yeah.
I think this is a good place to end it.
Wait, she did, Kaz?
Just give me. Oh shit.
What?
Kennedy
Oh,
confirmed.
they better not fuck it up then.
Who the hell is that?
She's like the
she's the head
producer. Yeah, she's like the head of the Star
she's
Wars
like the
franchise right
president
now.
of Lucas.
Oh, okay. All right, then, yeah, bet. I'm excited.
She's the one that pushes all the feminist shit,
Oh, oh,
Supposedly.
supposedly.
oh.
I don't know if it's feminist. I just think it's trash storytelling as far as Last Jedi goes. But yeah, we'll
I
see.
feel like we'll talk about this after the podcast.
Yeah.
This is a good place to end it. Push the 2 hour mark. A lot of content,
Sheesh.
a lot of good talking, a lot of good stuff. So yeah, that's it for Kenpachi's Room podcast episode 3. Blitz, you got anything to say to the people?
If you're new to the stream, go ahead and hit the follow button. Also hit that subscribe button. Help this dude out because
Hey,
you know
facts.
we out
College
here
life.
supporting black business and whatnot. Yeah, and he poor as shit. He be trying to order pizza every night, and that's not
Facts.
healthy. We all know that. So
Facts.
help
Facts.
him out, you know, so
Facts.
he can be buying groceries every week.
Hey, facts.
Thank you.
Chef, you got
Couple of those
anything to
cheap-
say for the people?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
okay.
He tried.
I was trying to think of something. Oh, Donald Trump is a dumbass. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Thoughts and opinions of Chef are not necessarily those of Kenpachi's Room or his guests. Thank you.
I ain't
Or
trying to
they
get
might be. We
assassinated.
don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
gotta put that disclaimer out there.
Jers, anything for the people?
Hi.
No,
Okay.
thank you for having me.
Well,
Nothing.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, bro. I support you doing your thing. Anytime you need me on, just shoot me a message. I'm here to support
Hey,
my brother.
I know you're good for it, man. Thank you for being on. I appreciate it. Rich, anything y'all want to say before you go?
Bye.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem, man. No problem, man.
Thank you for the opportunity, bro. Like, I'm down to do it again when
For sure.
as long as I like the topics, you know.
Hey, for sure, bro. I want to thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming on. I really appreciate it, helping your boy out, you know. And I would like to have y'all on in the future. There's a lot of good stuff, especially with
we here.
yeah, especially with the life
The
life
life.
section of the podcast. That shit was lit. Shit was
Hey man, sometimes
a lot of knowledge.
Moral of this podcast is, hey, sometimes we just gotta chef it up, you know.
Yeah, to be honest, bro.
Simple as
Fuck the
that.
gaming and anime. How you feeling emotionally? You feel me? So, that being said, your boy Kenpachi. Thanks for everybody coming through, supporting your boy. And word of the day, Balagadu. See y'all niggas later.
Did you end it?
Yeah, we're not recording.